Okay, so you may notice there's a new chick in here. We talked about her, but that was not recorded because Broger did a stupid. Basically, she's a cat girl. We don't know anything about her, so we're putting in travelers
Meow
here.
meow, no lore. She goes
She
to the bottom of
literally,
the barrel.
I will include this. She literally came out a day after. She was literally revealed a day after we recorded the Inazuma video, and she is from Inazuma, so that's just unfortunate. Yes, CQ also mentioned the hair colors. Cyno has black
This
hair.
is gonna be so. This sounds so aggressive. Like, oh my god, she mentioned the hair.
I'm so pissed right now. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But basically, what I said when the sound decided it wanted to be a big doo-doo head was that you noticed over time from each places they have experimented with a lot more color, which I enjoy. Like looking at the first place, we got a lot of whites and browns, blondes, a lot of blondes.
Okay. We got a lot of white people. I mean, yeah.
No, white hair. But then it started getting more and more color. I mean, I know that there's literally the redhead that stands out right in the amazing tier, right there.
Oh, the other redhead. Yeah, I guess. Oh, wow, there's only 2 redheads, if you don't count Haiju.
Yeah, but no, I mean, he's stands out. He was literally in the first one, but you know what I mean by, like, we got brown, we got blonde.
Like I mentioned last time.
And we got blonde.
Like, they stopped caring about... I've said this like 4 times now. I feel like they stopped caring about characters' designs, like matching the elements.
Which is good. I love how they're experimenting more. And with this new little set of characters here, we have a lot more colors. We have, like, this orangey red,
I mean,
bright
actually,
green,
yeah, don't get me
pink.
wrong. It's like cute. I don't know if that's the right term, but it's cute if they match like the colors with the element because it kind of, you know, flows well, but like they don't really have to. And I'm glad that they're realizing that.
I mean, the Dendro goddess down there, she's matches, but she's not like just screaming
Well,
green.
I mean, with the
She's
exception
nice
of the
hair.
gods, I feel like they kind of have to because, you know, they're the gods of the nation. I don't think there's anything else we need to mention, so I'm just going to get right to this part. Sumeru, the land of desert and plants. Wow.
Subaru.
I'm not going to go as in detail at this part because you guys already know it's the land of desert and plant. Oh, I gotta read again. So,
plants.
The city of scholars located in the west central part of Teyvat, a fantastical nation of both lush rainforest and barren desert, where countless fruits of wisdom grow and are buried. Whether travelers travel from afar through forest to reach the Academy City or delve deeper into the forest to discover the historical ruins of the Red Desert, a wealth of valuable knowledge awaits them here. Yes, the nation of knowledge.
I love me some academia.
Yes, this is the nation that revolves around, you know, the progress of, like, well, not life, because that's forbidden, but the knowledge of, like, advancing and moving forward with humanity. Now, okay, now, the desert is home to a mercenary group that live in the desert who are known as the Eremites. And basically what the Eremites are, they, I wanted to compare them to the academia, but I don't think there's really much of comparison. They basically live like as outlanders, and you know, like they live for the money.
Well,
like their lives are very much simple. They can be used like, you know, they're mercenaries, so they can be used like if you have more, you can basically do with them whatever you want if they're willing to. As of course, they're not slaves, but they are just mercenaries in the desert who are kind of just like there to provide anything you need. That sounds more like a charity group, but, you know.
No.
They're there to help
whatever you want. Mercenaries, they're not for charity. They do not do it for free.
Yes. They say, like, money is, like, the most important thing to them. I think it depends on the individual, but that's basically, like, the notion that Sumeru had, like, the Sumeru citizens have. There's also a thing that I don't know if I should talk about, because it's no longer a thing, but spoilers. The Akasha system, I don't actually think it's even brought up for any of these characters, but the Akasha system is like, I think of them like AirPods. They go in your ear, and it's basically like a terminal that gives you like access to the internet. That's just like as basic as it gets.
Not the Google glasses.
So yes, this nation technically has the technology to use the internet, which is kind of bizarre when you think about it, because all the other nations are like very old-fashioned. Although, like I said, they used to have the Akasha, because now it's no longer a thing. But we will probably get into that. I don't know if we'll ever talk about that. I don't know if there's anything...
Oh no, he can't hear us. He got his AirPods in.
Wait, no. A character literally uses headphones.
What?
I do remember
Spoilers.
that. And it's probably like the most weird out of place character you could think, because it's not like you probably think, oh, a character using headphones is probably some like upbeat girl who's very like airhead. No, it's quite
What?
literally the opposite. These characters are not in order, so don't get any ideas. As a matter of fact, I put these characters in a really weird order, and it's not gonna mean much to you guys, but I feel like people watching and be like, why did he put that character before that character? It's just, I think I was just kind of like...
He's too lazy to fix it.
I was trying to put characters that kind of connect to other characters, even though they necessarily were introduced later on. Oh yeah, that whole thing I didn't even mention in the video now is that a lot of these characters are related, very heavily related to the nation, as in they are connected to like the academia and whatnot and the Eremites. So it's a bit harder for me to explain without having to go super into detail, which is why before this I did a little bit of research beforehand, just so I can get like a little bit of a refresh, because the previous nations were very like, even if you don't know that much about the nation, you could still get a gist of the character. These characters are very involved in like the nation's conflicts.
Yeah, if you don't know anything about, if you don't know anything about the lore of the setting, then you're gonna struggle with the people.
Like, if I just went into this and didn't explain to you guys the academia, you guys would be like, what the fuck is... Why does he keep mentioning the academia, like, over and over? The academia is very important to these characters.
Is it like the High Council or something?
It's basically the reason you go to Sumeru if you don't, already live there. You go there to learn, which is, like, why Lisa left, because, as we're gonna find out, the academia isn't exactly the best. Or the most morally... What would you call it? Well, at least
morally gray.
Back then. This is also because this nation changes so much with the story, so it's so hard for me to be like, oh yeah, this nation is garbage because of the corrupt nation, but it's like, again, spoilers, we kind of deal with that, so it's like, well, I can't really say that now. But maybe I should, just to kind of keep the setting there, because some of these characters' backgrounds are, again, revolve around that. So yeah, basically, at the time you arrive in Sumeru, the nation is kind of corrupted. As I'm sure CQ knows, with one of these characters, being literally imprisoned for 500 years. So yeah.
The lollies. The dendro lollies.
Yeah, the sages. Those are the rulers, or would you say rulers? They're like the High Council, the people who run the nation when there isn't a god to run it for them. Maybe they run it alongside them. But yeah, I think with all of that. I know this is why I didn't want to super go into depth other than the characters themselves, because I'm having to explain so much to you guys, and I'm almost certain most of this is going past Exo's head.
Is a tree.
Wow.
Also, the question about the desert, was there a mountain range between the desert?
Interestingly enough, there's like a high wall, which...
A wall?
Yes, there's like... Yes, I know. They built a wall between the desert and the... No, I think it was like the power of... I forget which god. Yes, there was 3 gods in the past with his nation. King Deshret, the goddess of flowers, and then Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I feel like some of those names should be familiar to CQ. Again, I don't think Exo knows, and CQ knows a little bit about this nation just because of Nahida.
None of those names rang a bell, but okay.
Not even Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No.
Danny DeVito?
I don't know Nevada.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
No.
Come on. The god before Nahida?
No, I don't remember that at all. You are putting too much faith in my small pea brain.
Okay, well, that's what I'm here for.
So, the only reason I asked that was because of how deserts are normally formed in real life with mountain ranges. How a desert can be on the opposite side of a rainforest because of the mountain preventing...
This nation is very mountain heavy, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like it in this picture because this area is very flat, but there are a lot of fucking mountains. And
so then, yeah, it does make sense. There's like a desert because normally the mountains prevent clouds or rain from going on one side, so it's heavy on one side but barely anything on the other.
Now I want to ask you guys this: how are you guys feeling about this nation so far? I know we haven't gotten to any characters, but are you anticipating them, or are you kind of just like, let's see what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna smell the tree.
I'm talking about the characters, not the fucking tree. Stop sniffing wood. You didn't ask the question. You didn't answer the question.
I know I didn't ask a question.
Are you eating right now?
No.
Yes, he is.
God.
Little dancer girl and little bean.
Exo?
I'm giving it a look.
Like, are you anticipating these characters? Are you kind of just like, let's see what happens?
I don't know, because I don't know any of these. These are all like new designs.
Okay, that's
besides
fine.
That one.
That's-
besides that one.
I'm just
'Cause
curious.
That's your fucking profile pic. Like I really don't know. I don't know any of these. The one I'm excited for. Oh, the one I'm excited for, I guess, because it's the one I got, is the one to the very right, second end. Because that's the only one I have a design for that I know. Other than that, I don't know much of anyone.
Nahida?
Okay, you guys ready for this like totally organic like realization? Wow, guys, we're gonna have one character from each nation in the tribal tier. Wow, it's crazy.
What?
And I feel like he kind of stands out, but anyways, well, no, he probably doesn't.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche,
No!
can you do the fun?
No, that's why I was like, wait, no, because yeah, he stands out. I can tell. So no, that would be incorrect. If anything, he kind of blends in. The character I'm talking about, not Scaradouche.
Scaradouche.
Are you guys ready for our first fantastical character?
Yeah.
No.
go.
Yes.
Tree Nation. Who is this man's?
I'm gonna fold his ears.
Okay. Let me get this out of the way. His name is not pronounced apparently anywhere near correct in the English version.
His name is Scaramouche.
No.
So- How we pronounce it in English is Tighnari, but I know there's like a very small minority of people who get very angry that we don't say his name exactly how it's pronounced in their native tongue, which I'm sorry about, but apparently we just don't know how to say it in English, so like forgive us.
I mean, there's certain words in other languages that you can't even properly translate, and also the English language is very stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them, there, and there. All 3 different words. Well,
Two,
one of them's
two,
not
and
even a word,
two.
it's complex. Yeah.
R and R.
Read and read. Literally the exact same word.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that was specific. What?
They're not the same thing. They're not the same word.
Read and read, spelled R-E-A-D.
I heard breed and bread. Okay.
Breed and
Those are the same thing.
yeah. I mean, in Minecraft they are.
Okay, we're moving on.
What?
How do you guys feel about it?
Design? I do like his design. I like. I'll explain.
What kind of animal you guys think he is?
I mean, most of the time when you see big ears like that, and you think Egyptian, like this place is based off of, you think of it as a jackal.
It's not far because he is.
I know.
He is
I know-
of the
hold on.
canine species. I'm just.
Oh, canine. Oh.
But he's
okay,
not
I
a
was
dog,
off.
but he is of
He's
like
not a
similar of
fox.
canine. He is.
A fox is not a canine.
It's. I mean, that's what it said.
Fox are... That makes no sense because foxes are more
Okay,
closely
no.
related
Let
to
me
cats.
rephrase that. He is similar to the canine species. That's what it said. Not he is. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Yeah, foxes are more closely related to cats than they are dogs.
No, I'm trying to fucking figure out the animal he is. I can't. It's on the top of my tongue, or I don't know the phrase, but I can't figure it out. I don't remember the name of it.
You're not thinking Sphinx, right?
Fennec fox.
No, it's not a sphinx. I know that.
Did you look it up? I heard you typing.
No, I looked up to double
Fennec-
check what I was
Fennec
saying about
fox, right?
foxes. Yeah,
Thank you. That was.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
Fennec.
fennec.
It was
Fennec
on.
fox.
It was on the top. I
Fennec
fucking.
fox.
I recognized the fucking big ears. I just didn't know the name of it.
No. But no, what I was typing there, Broger, is just to double check that I was saying it correct. And yes, foxes are more closely related to cats
So you
than their
double
flat
checked to
skull.
see if it was a fennec.
No,
Dun,
bruh,
dun,
I don't
dun.
even know how to spell his name. You funny.
You know what? True. You know, this is like my first time really looking at him. He has a lot going on. Like, wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he has a very busy design. That's a lot of colors. Not all of them go well together.
I mean, he's got cyan and purple in the little belt strap thing.
Yeah,
Tassel.
Yeah, he do has the. It's not. Yeah,
He do has.
it's not cyan. It's teal.
Yeah.
Cyan.
Are you, really
is a lot
are you
lighter.
really gonna be like, well, actually, for colors?
Actually, it's Tiffany.
Well,
God.
actually, it's cerulean.
Oh.
Please. Yeah, no, like he has orange gloves. He has like the blue.
He has fucking he has colors everywhere.
Like, wow.
Wait, what kind of crayon vomited on this poor boy?
He's a Titan main, right?
A crayon eater.
Also, yeah, that's just the background symbol because it kind of looks like he has that copper-colored thing behind him. At first, I thought he.
Oh,
had
that's a part of the background.
I think
I
it's
think-
part
yeah.
of him because they wouldn't do that.
I
The
thought that's a
design is
part of
very
the character,
simplistic.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, but at first I thought it was like longer hair. I'm like, that makes no sense, but it's not. It kind of, if you're not looking at
It's
it like
that behind
close
them.
up, it kind of looks like hair, the way it's curling. But no, he has very short cut hair.
And I'm
Can't tell what
sure
that is.
someone will tell us what his outfit is because I couldn't even begin to explain you what it's supposed to be representing.
Mhm.
Because I do
It's okay.
recognize that outfit. Like, although it also just looks like he's wearing a coat. Like, ironic, like he's just wearing a normal coat in the middle of it.
Then I do not believe that's what that is. He just has a lot going on. Also, I didn't notice. I saw the tail, but I didn't think it was actually a tail. That's a big bushy tail.
Oh yeah.
I did not notice the tail.
Yeah, I thought that was like a little cloak, but no, that is a tail.
Yeah, no, he's a fox. That makes
Well,
sense.
yeah, but it doesn't mean he has to have a tail.
Why not CQ? There's something
I don't
wrong with
know,
being an
do you
animal having a
see-
tail.
Do you see small goat woman with a little goat tail? No, you don't.
That would be fucking adorable. Oh my god.
There's probably art of that out there somewhere. Somewhere.
That's-
I would like to see that art. Anyways, it sounded like you were thinking of saying something next, so or are you just going?
No, I was not trying to say anything.
honestly,
I heard,
think
like-
it's a little too much. That's too much of a
I was
color.
speaking to myself, sorry.
You know what?
No, it's.
It's a lot, but I actually really like it.
Oh no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I mean,
There's
in
too
my
much. Where am I
stance,
looking?
there's too much color.
Maybe you should stop looking at the background and look at him.
I'm not looking at the
Remove the
background.
background
I'm
and
looking
there's
at
still
the
too much color.
purple- The purple and teal. Stop. The purple and teal rope is strange addition, but the colors may also be something significant to his culture. So I
Yeah,
can't
neither.
say anything about that. He also
teasing the
has
Canadian
a
culture.
clover pendant.
Is that? I don't think that's clover.
It looks like a clover.
That is a clover.
Actually, wait, it is.
That is a clover.
I was just seeing like an X mark. That's like some illusion.
I mean, it is an X Mark II.
Yeah, that's how
I
it
guess
works.
so. That's how the mafia works.
I really do like
What?
the contrast. Stop. I like the contrast of his jet black hair with green streaks in it. I think it looks really nice. His eyes look very blank.
Actually, yeah, wait.
He looks dead inside.
Okay, no. Well, kind of. I thought this like nation had like the most amount of characters that have like highlights or like the streak, like the one streak of hair that has color, but I guess not.
Highlights.
No, but I like. Yeah, it is highlights, but I really like the color combination there with his hair. And you don't need to have anything special with the design of it. It's just the simple straight cut up to above the shoulders. He just has very messy design in my
No,
eyes.
I wasn't saying he is wearing a coat, but like you could see it, right? Like he even has like the strings.
No, that light. Well, I know, but the bright green. The bright green is some sort of cape.
I need to like look at his 3D model again because there's a lot in his back. That's so weird.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
I recognize the gold thing. I know. I recognize that, but like I don't know what the hell the giant green thing is behind him.
What's the gold thing then?
Oh, it's literally the thing that's holding the cape. Okay.
That looks very. It looks very cumbersome.
I don't know if it has any tactical use. It might, because he is a forest watcher.
Well, yeah, you can tell. I mean, obviously he's Dendro, but
Dendero.
he has a lot of plant stuff. I wish the little flower on his coat is really nice. I just wish it was a different color. The yellow kind of takes too much out of his design. Maybe if they would have gone with like the teal, like on the ropes there,
Actually,
that would have
now
looked
that
a lot nicer.
Now that you pointed it out, I kind of just like anywhere I look on him, I just see the yellow, and it's kind of
The
weird.
flower, yeah.
Sorry. Do you see the flower like to the right of him? I'd say that color would be more better than the teal one.
More better.
Yeah, that light yellow green,
The
like
light-
the color
yeah,
in his
the-
hair.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a flower bomb?
It's his drug bomb.
What?
Oh,
You throw it at enemies, and then they get drugged.
damn. Okay.
Damn, that's me on a Tuesday morning.
But yeah, even
What?
like that light green in his hair, or maybe that teal for the flower would have looked a lot nicer. It would still blend into his design, because you always want to have the colors pointing up towards the point of interest, which would be his face. Which the green streaks in his hair would still get it, but literally anywhere you look, you will always be drawn back to that yellow flower, which is downside. Because his entire design is cool colors, save for the little bit of red and orange, and then there's just yellow. But are his eyes Does he have
His eyes go from
hazel
like red
eyes?
to blue,
I guess it's like an anime interpretation of hazel.
possibly.
Does his ears twitch?
Yes, his ears
Does his
are
ears
actual
fold?
ear. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he
Yeah.
can fold himself.
Oh, my favorite dogs are the dogs who have floppy ears that are like folded in front of them. I want to see his ears. Happy pup. Are you putting him in Traveler?
Guys, I would put him in Traveler.
Cause he sucks. No.
Based on design, I
so-
like it, but there's a bit too much going on. I would
Yeah.
put him.
If I would just literally
Good.
just base it off of his mugshot there, yeah, not the mugshot. From his bust
I would
there,
put him
I
in
really
good.
like it. Yeah.
His
Um,
bust.
Not an
I
amazing.
would put him. I would say
Good behind Barbara.
behind Barbara. Really, I'd put him higher actually.
Where would you
Oh.
put
I
him?
would probably put him in like high good, like top good.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
There's
most I
also a
would
thing
is
called-
above vampire chick. I forgot her name already.
Vamp.
Rosaria?
Yes, Rosaria. That's the highest I would probably put him for me. Where would you place him, CQ?
I mean, there's always a thing of characters can change clothes, but
No one changes clothes.
Yeah, what you
Actually,
talking
no, they
about?
do
that's
that
a
outfit.
lie. But honestly, if I would see him in a different outfit, I mean, I would rate him higher because I really just like. I mean, the animal ears and the tail. I love the color blend there. Because his hair up top is jet black, but then he just has this dark teal tail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I like his design. Like, if it wasn't so messy, I would put him in amazing.
Well, I
Then
wouldn't
where
say
would you
messy.
put him?
I almost feel like everything was, what would you call it? Calculated, I guess.
Done intentionally.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't think they were just like, fuck it, a red, a blue. Like, no, I think they were like,
Oh, I know. Like I was saying, like I said earlier, the colors may mean something else.
yeah.
But to like people outside of that who don't understand the culture behind the colors of the clothes, to us, just looking at the character itself, it's messy. You don't need to have 50 billion things on his character to convey something. Having a tiny detail is all that's important.
Yeah, that's very interesting now that you guys are mentioning that, because I haven't really looked at him all that much. He's a good character, in my opinion, but I just haven't really like looked at his design until now. Again, this station is still new, so some of these characters might even still be new for me in the sense that I haven't really looked at them all that much or had the time to.
Yeah.
So, you agree with Exo? Or you want to fight?
Yeah, I would be okay with leaving them there. He might actually go up based on his lore because all we're being here is like a messy design. I like his design, don't get me wrong.
And
I
smooth
do.
transition from design to the text of lore. Get ready, because this is kind of the norm for this nation. I hope you guys are ready to...
There's so much.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to read, like, paragraphs upon
Reliable.
paragraphs.
I'm interested in that.
No, I know we're not probably not anywhere near to talking about the character yet. I don't even know her name. But every time I look at her design, it's just tiger comes to my mind. She has nothing to do with a tiger, does she? I mean, she has cat ears.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Collei. Oh.
No,
No, she has nothing to do with that tiger.
Miss Reliable.
Oh.
Oh my god, what? The good friend has cat ears?
I don't know, I thought you were talking... you see the little, like, pointy things? I was like, maybe she's talking about that? I don't know.
No, I'm talking
Oh my
about the
God.
little
No,
girl
Shut
with
up, shut up,
cat
shut up. We're
ears.
cutting that out. Shut
With
up.
black and orange.
Yes, she is. Spoilers: the Flame Main, her title. That's not her name; it's her title.
Oh, is she a tiger?
It's
No, she
just-
looks like a tiger.
She's in the same vein as Kaching. I don't know if you guys remember, so I'm gonna point her out. She has her hair is just in the shape of ears, which is kind of disappointing because like those look like ears. Like those look like ears.
No,
I don't
yeah,
know
that's why I assumed they were ears.
I don't know how that's just hair, but you know what? It's Genshin hair. They love to go all out with their hair. So yes,
that's okay.
she's reliable because she gets shit done. Like despite what the game, the gameplay tells about her, she's actually like one of the most reliable mercenaries. And yes, she is an eremite. Obviously our first character being introduced in the Dendro Nation is a Dendro character, which is ironic because none of the other characters were anything related to their element. But I think we're going in the same order, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did
so
make the
it'd be-
count, so if we keep doing it, Broger will be on Archon.
Yup.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I made the count personally. Maybe.
Are you sure about that?
Stop second guessing me.
Who's reading next?
You.
Wait, what? I'm reading next? What? I'm
Oh,
reading
you're reading now.
Yeah, who's reading next? Whoever's reading next is gonna read the Archon.
No.
Trust me.
I go after
No,
Burger.
no, you're reading this one and then you read the Archon.
Trust me, Exo.
No, I don't trust you.
Oh wait, no. Whoever's reading third is gonna read the Archon.
No, whoever's reading first is gonna read the Archon.
Whoever reads number 12 is reading the Archon, Exo. I'm telling you that right now.
What do you mean? What?
Don't worry
Is
about
number
it.
13
This
not
is
the
why you
Archon?
shouldn't be counting right now, Exo.
What?
You shouldn't be counting.
So
No, it's been
apparently,
turned upside down, so am I reading first? Because I don't want to read Archon.
so apparently, the whole argument with how to pronounce his name is kind of pointless because the way you actually pronounce his name can't really be pronounced in English.
That's what I
The
said.
G, yeah.
CS. We're gonna call him Tighnari. If you have a problem with that,
Tyrone.
I don't.
It's more of it's more of like a hard G, Tighnari. No, it's Tighnari. It's a G. It's Tighnari.
Tighnari?
Tighnari.
We're probably saying this all wrong, and we're just gonna be
Tighnari.
bash about it in the
Yeah,
comments.
just I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
say. I'm saying Tighnari because that's just how they say it. Like that's literally how they say it in English.
Like I said, from what it says, the actual like Arabic pronunciation is, even though we can't really pronounce it at all, it's a hard G, so it'd be Tighnari.
Beings of Tighnari's race are a rare and unpredictable sort, often given the impression of being loners, but Tighnari's circumstances seem to be different. Although he spends most of his time researching and less on the cultivation of relationships, he still stumbled into a good number of comrades. Tighnari had excellent grades, and as a result, many would come to him for help. When classes ended, people would often find him to take photos with him. Not that he really understood, but he went along with it anyway. This was how Tighnari knows everything and he's so nice to talk to became a widespread saying. This continued until one day where this caught the attention of General Mahamatra Cyno. He spent some time studying Tighnari and through his judgment discovered that this is an upright and reliable talent who has no questionable dealings. Threat resolved. Perhaps it was for this reasoning that Cyno, who usually distances himself from scholars, would become close to Tighnari, and eventually Collei too. When Tighnari first arrived at Gandharva village, he was still a member of the Forest Rangers, just a normal forest watcher. Rather than taking part in all these babbling debates about all these big ideas, I might as well change the forest for the better in a practical matter, using what I've learned, he thought to himself. But he noticed one problem. The forest watchers were passionate, yes, but the organization as a whole lacked rational structure. As such, the highly active Tighnari leapt into action to turn things around. This would earn him the title of General Watch Leader. Tighnari, of course, hates this name.
I mean, so he's just someone who really likes nature and wants to be a little more progressive about helping it.
A lot of these characters, again, like I said before in the last video, oh my god, like I said in the last video, some of these characters rely more on their personality, so his backstory, well, there's a lot, like I just had to read a lot, it's not what defines him, really. I don't know, that's kind of messed up to say, but what really, like, where he really shines, I feel, is his personality. And smooth transition. Being a forest watcher, Tighnari is highly informed about various species of both plants and animals. He is also known for giving lectures to those who come into the forest unprepared. And he is known for being quite sassy as well. He has very sensitive ears, not being very fond of thunder or wind as they greatly affect him. He is also not very fond of the desert due to childhood trauma. He is a mentor to Collei, who in turn holds him in high regard. Also, while good friends with Cyno, he does not appreciate Cyno's jokes and finds them very embarrassing. I will explain what Cyno's jokes are when we get to him. Yes, his childhood trauma being that he went to the desert with his father, but then he, because he has pitch black hair and pitch black ears, he fainted from heat exhaustion.
Oh, heat stroke.
Yeah, so he hates the desert. Obviously.
I mean, normally fennec foxes are lighter in color, so they wouldn't absorb as much heat.
This poor man gets winded. Also, a lot of people love about him is that he is like extremely sassy. he does not take shit.
Oh?
I'm interested to see that.
Come on, do you have any good sass lines?
Maybe. This is gonna be really weird because this is the new voice actor, so I don't know if he's gonna say it as with much punch. Where is it?
Okay.
Where the fuck is it? I know there's one good line. This is
What are they gonna do? Lock me up?
Did you?
I very briefly caught one. It just said, "What are you gonna do? Lock me up?"
Where did you see
There you
that?
go. Oh, more about Tighnari 3.
Broger, control F.
No.
To better serve the Avidia Forest, I occasionally offer training courses to the forest rangers. If you want to split hairs, then yes, these courses would be considered as dissemination of information by the academia. But what are they gonna do? Lock me up? I dare them. We'll see how many patients suffering from weird and wonderful ailments start flooding into the Bimarstan every day.
I will
That
say,
is sass.
while what his voice actor did was not okay, his delivery on these lines were just like, that's what makes it even more painful that he did those things, because he was such a good like voice for Tighnari. Like the delivery on that line, it didn't hit the same. I know to you guys there is no difference there, but I was like, man, that. But yes, that is usually the amount of sass he projects onto people.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember vividly him calling the Traveler a big lummox.
A what?
A lummox is basically like an idiot. You big lummox. No, he wasn't like, you big lummox, Spock. No, he was like, get over here, you big lummox.
Stupid.
Hey, stupid.
Mom.
Yeah.
But yes, this is what I mean by his personality, because his background is okay, but like the whole sassy thing, like how he's not constantly sassy. Like he very much cares for like his friends
He's
and whatnot.
smart and knows when to use his sass.
Yeah, like he will
But
never.
sassy characters are always fun.
He would never use it to, like be like, I'm above you, peasant. It's mostly like to make you realize how stupid you are. If you are doing something stupid, like eating mushrooms in a forest.
Shrooms, dude.
Oh wait, I didn't even include that. Yes, he is Shroom Man. He plays with a lot of shrooms. He knows every shroom, and he even uses
The
himself
shroom here
as
is
the
made of
test
shroom.
subject.
So he likes to get high. Got it.
I mean, I don't think it's explicitly said, but yes, and I think it was his character demo. He literally was drunk. He literally drugged himself. It was like, yes, and started noting it down.
Oh no, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember what he said because there was a lot of smart words, but yeah.
I don't think this would be true, but I like how he can be all sass, but his ears are incredibly sensitive. So just to poke fun at him, you should poke at his ears, like, "Hey, stop."
Did I don't.
He said something about his jokes. His jokes don't have anything to relate with his ears, right?
Oh wait, I get what you're saying. Now that took me a second. I mean, it probably could. No, but I don't think he's embarrassed by his ears. I think he just doesn't like people like being like, "Ooh, you have ears. Let me touch them and whatnot."
I mean, I feel like you could very easily piss him off.
Yeah, there's
not as to the point where you embarrass him like Goro, but I feel like if he's being sassy, you just go up to him. He's like, to play with his ears. He'd be like, "Hey, stop! No,
stop."
Punishment for sass.
No, he will legit just be like, "Stop it! Get some
Please, stop it! Get some help!
Yeah,
Take some shrooms and leave."
A part to the end of his story. This isn't spoiling anything. Like a part to his end of his story quest where you see like a bunch of photos with him and his classmates, and he just has like the constant same blank expression in each photo. Oh, did I even mention that too? Yes, he is constantly offered to join the academia, but he refuses for obvious reasons.
Oh no, you can't.
How corrupt they are.
It's okay. See, I like the sass. I love the sass part of him being smart, but also having the I'm saying that backwards. Him being sassy, but having the smarts to back it up. Because there's always that sassy character that's stupid, to say the least.
Just the character there to do one-liners, yeah. Yeah, and most of it is out of care. Like, again, if you're in the forest and doing something stupid, he will be sassy, but it's usually just done for your benefit, because he doesn't want... Sorry, there was a speck on my screen that made it look like Mona was pouting. He usually does it out of, care.
That's okay, I have the exact same speck on my screen.
You just draw on your screen. So you guys said you want to move Yao Yao?
No!
I am going to smack you.
Someday
I would move him up just because of the smart sass.
The ass.
Yeah, he's a smart ass.
The ass of Gandharvaville.
No, I would move him above... Totally not Tanuki.
It's a Majina.
You know what? I agree with that.
Sayu is not Majina. Wait.
What?
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Above?
Yeah, I would put her above her Sayu.
Her?
I'm sorry. You know what?
Actually, how do you say that? He looks like a very elegant, like profound lady here in this picture
Yeah, if you
specifically.
didn't see his entire design, yeah, just his bust. He couldn't be a woman.
Why do you keep saying
Venti-
bust?
That's what it's called. When it's just the like a chest or shoulders up and the head, that's a bust.
I want to see your
It's- I'm
bust,
not-
bro.
No, you are dumb.
So wow, you guys immediately agreed. You guys are like conflicted, like he opened it. Wow, okay.
Yeah, no, I like that. Move him up because of the sass.
Oh, shit.
Well, boy,
Poor Yanfei has been demoted.
it's fine.
I'm actually really interested if you guys are gonna put any of these characters. Actually, yeah, no, you better put one of those fucking characters in memorable.
Well, we know it's gonna pull memorable.
All right, next character, I guess. Exo, you're gonna have fun reading this one.
Ooh. I saw her in that little cutscene that you watched, but I like this. I like this. She's wearing heels. She's wearing heels.
I love them.
I love the color in her purple eyes. She's Electro. Wait, no, she's Dendro. Never mind. I looked at her earring and I thought that was her vision, but no, I see it on her little
Actually, yeah, that is
brooch
a
down
fat ass earring. Oh my god.
there. You see why I thought she was Electro for a moment?
And you can see her dendro or vision very.
Yeah, that's
clearly.
where I correct myself because I saw that. But her eyes, dude. See, that's a good use of color, using color to draw someone in. You just get immediately, anywhere you look, you get drawn into those purple eyes.
And while we're on this topic, where are you looking, Exo?
The first thing I noticed actually was the
The
boots. I
boots.
really
I
love her
looked at her
boots.
shoes too. Yeah, I looked at her
The
heels as
fucking
well.
the thigh highs. Woo, good.
No, I really like the use of color here. Like, she doesn't have too much
I
color
like the
popping
little
out.
orange.
The brown,
tassel?
the feathers.
Oh,
They look like feathers,
Feather,
but
yeah, the orange feather. I really like that. It's
No,
a good...
I love people don't understand how good brown is in a color palette. It's very underappreciated color. We see brown a lot in our everyday lives, and brown can be associated with, but
What?
it is a very nice color to have.
I'm
Especially
actually like, what? Because it could be associated with.
I said poop.
God, I knew you said that because all I heard was. I was like, she said poop, didn't she?
Yeah, but no, just it's very nice color. Like in the stockings there, that light brown goes great with the yellow little tassels she has on her back.
Well,
She has those
actually,
orange
they're
feathers
high-knee
that stand out. But no, like the browns that she has in her outfit, just littered with the little bits of gold on there. It's really nice. And then, like I said, her purple eyes, dude.
Yes.
I would
No,
put
I
that
would
for
put her
design.
in amazing. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I would put her above Child.
Wow, they have like almost the exact same shade of green. Jesus.
What did you say, CQ?
Above Child.
What? Wow. That sounded like it was like a
Oh yeah,
bad
both
wow.
those
but
green
like,
hair
wow.
characters have purple eyes, don't they? Yeah, they both do, huh?
I feel like her hair is ever so slightly more darker, but it might just be like an eye trick.
No, no, the new character, her hair is a little more, like, slightly more yellow.
I guess so.
Yeah, I know, I would put her above Child.
How about you, X-Ro? God, she's so cute. Give her a headband.
No.
What?
I would put her right below Goro.
Oh, so higher.
Yeah, a little higher. A little higher.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's worse. I don't think there's like an issue. Like, no, you can't put him higher or him. You can't put her higher. All right, let's get to her lore.
Oh, heck, so have fun.
X, you want me to copy paste it again, like we did for Itos?
Please. Okay, we all ready?
Yeah.
Mother?
How do we say her name?
Collei.
Collei.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
God damn it! No, you're not supposed to say that. Stop.
Cauliflower.
Why? Why are we not supposed to say that?
I will explain when we get to the next character.
Cauliflower.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
Kali was born with an illness unique to Sumeru, known
Sumeru.
as Alzar, which causes black scales on the skin to start forming, eventually over time, completely paralyzing the patient. No! Her worried parents brought her to a seer, who told them they would have to give her to him to save her. Unbeknownst to her parents, this seer was working for the Fatui Harbinger, the Tori, and having saving her, he turned
Instead
instead of seeing her, he turned Kali into a test subject for their Archon residue experiment? Ew. Nasty ass. The Dori that her good she has escaped with was unknown. Most of the companions she fled with from the ruins either lost their way or corroded to death by divine means. Mother Nature is both merciful and cruel. She never rejected them because of their illness, nor would she offer whatever they need even if they cried out for it. As more and more of her companions withered away and the rest of her crew learned more and more lessons with these passings, and when Collei's last companion could no longer go on, she learned one more thing: never reach out to anyone again. Oh. At the time, the two of them were being chased by a beast before her companion bumped into Collei, causing her to fall off a cliff. Luckily, Collei was able to grab onto a tiny twig. Her panic reached out to her companion, who merely glanced at her before running away. Collei held onto the twig that could snap at any moment and prayed. When the beast's howls and the companion's screams finally stopped, she pulled herself back up, although she couldn't guarantee that she would have done anything different than her companion. Oh. She only had one thought in her mind: to never reach out to anyone again. Or she thought until time later where she would meet a certain girl in flaming red.
Yeah.
Bunny girl?
I'm assuming. Yeah, is that?
If the giant big blue text wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah, I know.
No.
That's why I said bunny girl.
I'm not looking there, man.
Oh,
After
right.
staying in Mondstadt for some time, attending Ludi Harpaston, she finally decided to return to Sumeru. When she first arrived in Grandharveville, Tighnari showed up obvious hesitation as Collei was completely illiterate. Still, after some twists and turns, Collei would eventually become a trainee, and from there, she would never let any efforts go to waste. She would protect everyone.
Okay, I know there is like a giant jump from her not trusting anyone to immediately, like, meeting Amber, but I can't put everything in the background. This is the character from the manga. I don't know if you guys remember that. But Amber, being Amber, was like, long story short, it was there to help her when she needed it. And she wants to be like that for anyone else.
And now she's best friend with the little sugar pie down there.
Yeah, she also has like friends with like 4 other characters that I can't include in here, so that's limitations of character boxes. Well, I guess
now go.
I guess I could have just made them like super tiny boxes, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
Can't even read it. Alright, now,
Exo?
continue with the personality.
I was letting you both finish.
Please let me finish.
Collei is positive and optimistic. Nowadays, a change she is proud of. Starting that she had a childish outlook on the world before, she'll always lend a hand to those in need, just like Amber did for her. Perhaps because of her earnest and pure gaze, people always assume her reserved demeanor is just part of her personality and don't shy away from her because of it. Due to her past trauma, she is prone to panic attacks and breakdowns. Even attempting to just touch her can cause extreme fear and discomfort.
Yes, there is like a very sad moment in the story where Paimon tries to joke with her and touch her, and then she like freaks out. And yeah, that was...
No, that makes sense. She was tortured. You can't get over that. You can't just forget it.
And it's like she's just amazing in the fact that even with that, she's still trying her best to help people.
Yeah, she's not letting it stop her, even though she gave up in the beginning, which anyone would after what she went through. I mean, at the beginning of her life, she was told that she was going to die because of her disease.
Yeah, Elazar can be very accustomed to cancer, as in it's incurable and it's always fatal.
Does she still have it?
Again, in the story, when you meet her, yes. At the end of the story, no, because Nahida, yes.
Oh, Bean. Okay.
Yes, God magic is the only cure to cancer, basically. Yes, I will say, this is me trying to waver you guys' like opinions on her. She is obviously, being a character from the manga and having such a messed up story, a fan favorite. So.
No, I love her design and just like, she's realistic. She's realistic. I would put her. I would
even
actually
with her
move her up.
Gucci design.
It's not even that Gucci.
You guys even mentioned her hairpin. I love that hairpin, actually. Wow.
Oh no, it's great. No, I would move her.
I don't remember where she was.
Right next to Ganyu.
Next to, as in above.
Oh yeah, I guess there's. We could put her next to her best friend. No, would you put her above or below Ganyu, Exo?
I would put her.
Well, he has more options than that.
Yes.
Will you put him
in travel?
Shut the
above Ganyu.
So right next to Sucrose, yeah.
So almost memorable, which, you know what?
Almost.
Yeah.
I cannot believe Sucrose is still top.
Is that a bad thing?
No, like, I'm actually just like, wow. Look how many people goat women is. I don't think she's a goat, but look how many goat women people
No, she's
she
more,
is.
she's more
people.
like sheep ears, like little sheep ears. Cause she's sheepish. Eh?
God, now I feel like she has a little tail now, because you said that.
I got you.
Even though I'm constantly looking at her at Ganyu.
Oh
Talking
wait,
about
you're talking about
Sucrose.
Sucrose?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
no,
the
at first I was
fuck?
joking about Ganyu.
Oh. Oh, actually, wait, yeah,
Well,
no,
Sucrose
she's
is
the
little
goat. Wait,
tail-
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
she's the goat. Oh my god, you finally fell for it.
My god. Coco goat. Yeah, look at Collei. I mean,
Yeah!
I feel like you'd have to have like a black heart to hate Collei, honestly.
I hate
Yeah.
Collei.
See, I would want to give her a
I
hug,
hate
but then it would
Reyes.
scare her. And I understand, like, you don't, after what she went through and all the pain she endured, I feel like she would still appreciate the hug, but she would want to backflip you over a table at first.
She would fold you. Worth it.
I mean, she would probably feel really terrible about it.
Well, I mean, yeah. That on top of, like, you know, the trauma.
Oh, then she would have the worst night terrors, dude, and then deck you in the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I sympathize with her, dude.
Poor Bean. Alright, well, with that out of the way, one of the best characters out of the way immediately, let's get on to one of the next characters. One of the characters of all time.
Damn, he looks very anime, dude.
Oh, yeah?
He is so anime.
Well, I mean,
What
it's
do you
like,
mean by that?
it's like the wavy, but
No, like, just his eccentric design. He looks like a villain.
where's all the wind coming from? My pose.
My butt. Also, I cannot unsee the eye being from Helsing.
It's not a fucking Helsing character.
I know he's not a Helsing character. What a vampire-looking head is.
I don't know. I like his design, but where's the clothing?
The man's
He
is
lives
in
in
the
a
desert.
Yeah, he lives in
No,
the
I mean-
desert. Stupid.
Well, he doesn't live in the desert. He goes to the desert.
Okay, question.
Oh,
Are those ears real?
No, it's a helmet.
Ah.
Okay, it is a helmet. I just want to double check.
He almost has hair akin to Razor, which I know it's kind of ironic because they both have like the
Well,
wolf
because his long
aesthetic.
hair, yeah.
Aesthetic.
Well, he's more like a jackal. He's not a wolf.
Shut. They basically
He
the
even
same
has
character.
earrings on his fake ears, dude.
Again, that's just a helmet, dude.
But no, I like the design. Very
Right.
royal.
I don't know if you guys remember, he's the character that was in the manga as well. So he is an older character in that sense, but he is also, you know, released in Sumeru. So yes,
Okay,
I guess
so
you could
is
say
he
he
Pyro?
a purple aesthetic. Hello.
Is he Electro?
Yes, you can tell by the
Yeah.
background.
Okay,
You literally just tell by the background if it's like purple.
Oh, I
or-
guess yeah, that is the background, huh? But you see why you might think he's Pyro because of the big jewel on his belt.
That don't look like no vision though.
I don't know, man.
He's
His
probably
eyes are also
staring into your
fiery red.
soul. Yeah, with his eyes.
Yeah, that's why I said he looks like a villain.
Nah. Anything else?
No, I
don't
love
have
the
much to
black,
say on
gold,
it.
and blue looks really nice. A little bit of red. I'm drawn in more to the red on his belt, but if you look at his face, yeah, you can see just the little red eye peeking out.
Yeah,
he also
has
looks like with
one
his
eye.
hand pose up there, like his hand like in a claw formation. Is your forehead itchy? Do you need to scratch your hair?
I don't actually know what that pose is supposed to be.
It's more like being like threatening, I guess.
Menacing.
He has a stick.
Well, I'm sure our lore will change a little bit, but how are you guys
No,
feeling
I
now?
like it. I like how he looks. I
I
would
don't
put
know about
him
anime.
honestly right where you dropped him is where I was gonna say, right behind Yanfei.
You, Exo?
I don't know what to like say on him.
Well, how does he make you feel?
It makes me feel weird.
What?
He
Yes.
makes me feel things.
No, no. He doesn't make me feel things. He just makes me feel weird.
Also, you said there are no. I forget. Actually, I forget exactly what you said, CQ. You said something about there are no shirtless characters. Point proven.
Oh,
Get fucked. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he's not really
I would put
shirtless. He's
him-
still wearing stuff.
I put him on good behind
Ah.
Rosario.
How about high good? That seems reasonable to me. Like
You
for
would
now.
move him down more to make it more even.
Yeah, just high good right now because that's fairly.
We'll see the.
What?
Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
fairly. I grabbed the wrong guy.
Let's see the
How's
lore.
life?
Maybe his lore will make me say more about him. I don't know about his design though.
Let's move on.
I
then.
like it. It's Cheerno.
It's not terrible. God damn. Sigh. No.
No.
Yeah, so there's no questions. TQ, you can read. This is look like a short one, actually.
One question. What was her decision?
Of leaving.
You don't remember? Yeah. She left the academia.
That decision.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's done with that shit. And yes, they are. He is the classmate to her.
Oh. Okay,
Wow. Pen pals. When the academia was first established, its researchers wielded boundless imagination with the fullest abundant resources available. But when the knowledge of the Earth could no longer satisfy their insatiable curiosity, some researchers turned their focus to the starry skies, whereas some others attempted to tamper with life and death. Those were not things they should be touching upon, and to prevent this, the sages laid out 6 cardinal sins. The first is to interfere with human evolution, the second is to tamper with life and death, the third is to delve beyond the universe, the fourth is to investigate the origin of words, the fifth is to revere gods without acts of devotion, the sixth is to attempt the forbidden and fear not. They held that all the crimes in this world would derive from these 6 sins. Since then, the sages have been adjusting the rules accordingly. As time has passed, the 6 ancient sins seem to have been forgotten by most, and ambitious people have been on the move since. However, for Cyno, what he ought to do has not changed. He will, according to the 6 ancient deadly sins, justly judge all the lawbreakers, even sages shall not be exempt. Cyno is stoic and generally emotionless. He cares little for social gatherings and is known throughout Sumeru for his ruthless efficiency in upholding the law. Despite his age, Cyno is a general Hamatra in the academia and takes his position very seriously. Notoriously, Cyno will relentlessly pursue his targets, even if they flee into the desert. In combination with his prowess as a hunter and warrior, escaping them is nigh impossible. Despite his seriousness in the academia duties, Cyno is fairly relaxed outside of work, being an avid fan of genus invocation TCG. He is fairly aware that people are intimidated by him, so he often tells jokes to calm the tension. His jokes tend to be unfunny, though, and his long-witted attempts to explain them even more so.
A joke? I've got just the one. There once was a traveler, stranded in the desert and dying of thirst, who in desperation prayed for a hydro slime to come their way. But the traveler didn't realize that at that very moment, a starving hydro slime was praying to meet a lone, stranded traveler. What? Not funny? Psh, I think it's hysterical.
You guys get it? Because the traveler was hungry and looking for something to eat, but also the slime
He's
was hungry
thirsty.
but looking for something to eat. And therefore, the human was going to get eaten by the slime. And therefore, it's... what would you call it?
Ironic.
Ironic, yeah. Isn't that funny, guys? Why are you guys not laughing?
Is that the joke?
Yeah, that's the joke.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it, but I don't.
This is why Tighnari cannot stand his jokes and finds them embarrassing.
I hate it.
It's like, you get it, guys? Because, he was thirsty, he wanted one, but one wanted him. Yeah.
I find it
The only
hysterical.
time
He says with like a straight tone voice.
he's the one who should have the no pupils. Just dead.
I mean, he basically does. You only see like his black demon eye.
No, he has a pupil.
I realized I didn't make his background so much about him, but rather the academia, but also because it's like what he is there for.
I am school.
What?
Yes, he is like loyal in the sense that he will do whatever is tasked, but he's not like, loyal to a fault. Like I'll do anything you ask me, even if it's like murder an innocent person. Like he has his.
Well, he's smart.
Yeah, he is there to enforce the law. He is the law. I love that they made such like a serious character, who you think would be super edgy. Like have that little bit of goofy side to him. That he loves
The
Genius
jokes.
Invocation TCG, the fucking card game, and that his terrible jokes.
I thought he was hilarious.
Yeah, no, the reason I was
I
so
think
mad at
he
you saying
made-
cauliflower is because in that event, the one with Sucrose and Collei that you barely watched, at some random point for no reason, he just says cauliflower. like to
Really?
Collei, like just for no reason. And obviously they're like, oh my god, please. Because it was at this moment, like he was just telling a bunch of like shitty jokes for no reason, and then out of nowhere, just cauliflower.
You
like,
just
stop.
defended her across the road. She just looks at him, not even hearing him, just like, what did you just call me?
Fucking
Hey, yo,
cauliflower.
what?
To be fair, that's
I
not.
mean, she is
That's
dangerous.
not like a bad one, but it's also not really a joke. It's kind of just a play on a name.
Yeah,
So I guess you could say he likes to tell non-jokes.
the brochure.
Stop. I'm not the brochure. I'm not your brochure.
The brochure.
You guys want to move him higher? Or you want to move him lower?
You know what? I will move him higher. In the end of Amazing.
So literally where I had him first, Yanfei.
Yeah,
Find
well,
her.
that just means Exo was convinced.
That just
This
means I'm
joke
right.
made me laugh.
I don't think it was the joke. I think it was how bad the joke was. Demon Train. So I'm guessing you're gonna keep him in the spot you
Yes.
placed him. Okay. You know what? That works. Cyno is a good character. I will say that, but I don't know if
He
there's.
will literally write out a 5-page essay about a joke.
Well,
He'll
it'd
say
be your
it in
fault
his
for
thing
not
where he's just
laughing at
talking
it.
about.
Also, I think if you were to, like, oh, haha, like, actually, like, try to encourage him, I think you would just, like, give him the false sense, and then he would keep doing it, and then you would have to keep suffering through it. So I don't even think faking it would be good.
Unless you are sophisticated.
Unless. All right, next character. Who is this?
Lolly.
Gucci.
Very pretty colors.
Okay, I will say this. We don't know her actual age, but yes, she is not a kid. That's why I said the
I
short
didn't think
models.
she was a kid.
The short models don't translate to kid.
I know. I
Do
didn't
you?
think she was a kid.
I forget who said it, but it was in the Monset video where like Clay's probably a child, but apparently she's not. Or apparently she is, but you know.
Well, she's
whatever.
an elf.
Elf child.
Elves live a lot longer than humans.
You live a lot longer than humans. What do you think of
I'm
more
a
goblin?
bird.
Oh shit.
More a goblin.
A
I
gremlin.
really enjoy the purples and pinks here. The little genie aesthetic with the puffy sleeves. I mean the Arabic aesthetic, the Egyptian. I like it. This is like, I guess there is some, it's not just too simple, but I'm saying like her design is a lot more simple. Just simple little stars of the flower shapes.
I really
I
like it.
enjoy the colors. And the golden eyes she has. little square, peach, like diamond glasses. The smug face.
Yeah, the fucking like nerd glasses.
You're a
Well,
nerd.
But she's not a nerd. Actually, well, I just said actually. God damn
no,
it.
she's a con artist. She's a businesswoman.
Exo.
I really do like the pink and purple, like, combo design. The fucking tassel and her little leaves where the pink just turns into purple. I really like that.
Yeah, the flower petals.
where her
is really
vision is.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know what to call that.
Yeah, it's a tassel.
The shifting color.
The fade.
Yeah. What?
2, 3. Oh, okay. I guess we have a fair. I thought it was like I don't see many pink hair characters in this game. But I guess we have like 3 if you count Yanfei.
Her hair is pink.
I know I love pink hair anime girls.
I mean, there's always that, like, a lot of anime have the stereotypical, just, like, hyper, like, sassy pink-haired girl.
Well, because pink usually is like energetic. What's going on? Oh.
No, I was stuff.
Oh.
I mean, not always energetic. You see Fox Mommy. Sorry.
Well, again, that's the same game.
Well, she's
so-
not. She's not small. I'm saying
What?
there's the small, pink-haired, sassy.
No, I was going off of Broger's comment where the pink hairs are always energetic.
Usually, it's because pink is usually associated with that.
But it's also associated with, like, Yuyuko. She's not energetic at all. But it's elegance.
Yes. How are you feeling about Genie, who's not a genie, but
Genie, I feel like Genie would be
Above Lisa.
look at that forehead.
Above Lisa. Damn.
Damn,
No, I
dude.
really like her colors. Look at her.
I was gonna
smug
say
little hair.
like probably behind the Luke.
D. Luke. D.
Why is
Luke.
his head? Why is his head
Luke.
so?
Luke.
Why does D. Luke's head look so big, dude?
Because he's next to Zhongli, who has like short hair, and then next to Ayaka, which is just bulge. I mean, yeah, you could see like if you were to pull up her hair, it should just be forehead. So, maybe right here, I guess.
That works for now.
Yeah. Because remember, we could always move her down based on her personality.
design a little more.
No, it's fine. But yes, let's continue to Gucci lore.
Is it my turn?
My turn.
No,
Oh, I lost count already.
Dory. Hey, she's
Dori,
a fish. No.
she is not Dori from Finding.
Dory.
Wait, that isn't actually. I was gonna make a joke Finding
Finding
Dory,
Nemo.
but that is an actual movie.
Finding a Nemo.
Stop.
Finding a Nemo.
Yeah, actually, locate the Anemo in Sumeru. You can't. Well, you can, but anyways, any questions? Any lore reads?
Nah.
You don't like whoever that is.
Yeah,
generic gray-haired man.
I don't think. I know he looks generic there, but oh boy,
Oh boy.
he's packing.
And now she only looks at dancers. Moneymaker.
Come on, you could travel around the world and make money. We could use the money.
You're not running a circus, woman.
I mean, she could. I feel like she would.
Yeah.
Alright. There is a tale amongst the adventurers in Sumeru. They say that if you're about to embark on a dangerous journey, you'll see a diminutive figure, seemingly having been waiting for you. Word has it that Dori carries all manners of marvelous items on her person at all times. Her items can help adventurers get through their pressing troubles, at a reasonable price, of course. When Dori was younger, she and her elder sister were hand-in-hand companions. It seemed that the happy times would never come to an end. That was until her sister started coughing up blood. At this time, their home came to be ringed by a great many strange adults. They explained something to her sister that young Dori just didn't understand. It's alright, I just need rest. Seeing that smile, young Dori's eyes filled with expectation. She looked forward to playing with her again. Then one day, she saw her sister gripping her chest while explaining a story, before collapsing on the bed. Later on, young Dori found a note. It was a doctor's prescription of rare herbs that would cost tens of millions of mora, an impossible price for an already struggling family. She silently put the note into her pocket. With enough mora, my family will never have to smile at me while swallowing their pain, and I'll never have to lose anything due to lacking mora. So yes,
Damn.
as funny as like the whole like money goblin thing is, she actually does have a legitimate reason for wanting money.
So
Although,
is her? I mean, hold on. Is is her like gaudy personality really who she is, or is that just a fake to hide her fears and pain?
that's an interesting question because there is a specific voice line specifically in Japanese. Because I will show you guys her Japanese voice. You guys will be like actually shocked. So I do
Is her
think.
sister still alive?
Well, seeing
Probably
that she
not.
says I will never have to lose anything due to lacking mora, I'm just assuming not. Or,
Okay, I'm assuming she didn't make it. Aww.
Yeah, that's welcome to America. I don't know why Sumeru has health insurance. Oh wait, no, I guess it was just because I don't think I put it in here. It was something, yeah, rare herbs that would cost. Yeah, it's just the product that would be required that cost all that money. So okay,
That's-
Dori is extremely wealthy and obsessed with mora, seeing everyone and everything is as a way to make a profit. Dori always has a warm smile on her face when quoting you with jaw-dropping prices. Some see her as a rain after a long drought, while others see her as an unscrupulous merchant who takes advantage of the situation. None of these bother her in the slightest, as the only thing that attracts her attention is the tinkling sound of mora.
She's like a
Gotta
cat,
make
like you know
money.
those the cat bags where you shake them, the cat's supposed to run. You just get a bag of more and shake it. She's like, I'm on my way.
Are you guys ready for this?
She's like me. Anytime she hears a coin drop, where is it? Where?
First, I mark up the price by 30%, and then I offer a 20% discount. More mora for me, and the customers still feel like they're getting a bargain. Now that's what I call a win-win.
Pretty normal, right?
Capitalism.
That's pretty normal voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
商品の値段を3割増しにし、そ
おう
こから2割引きして売れば、私が儲かるだけでなく、お客様も得をいたしますの。ウィンウィンの商売ってやつです。
Wow.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, like it sounds more
Holy shit.
raspy, like a raspier voice.
So I guess the Japanese kind of has like the granny voice.
Grandma.
こんなモラさえ払えば、常
Yeah,
連
that's like a
やり合うほ
grandma.
ど大した問題にはなりませんの。
It's so fucking good.
Grandma.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's ear piercing, but it's amazing. It's like the best kind of ear piercing.
You know, honestly, the Japanese voice
Wee
makes
wee.
fits her more, like her design more, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's
I
a
want to see an
gremlin.
animation. I just want someone to animate her trying to sell things.
Now, guys, so just
She would be
imagine
in your face.
this voice, but for like Genshin's dialogue, which usually consists of like 10 paragraphs to get through a sentence. That's what I had to listen to when I was playing Sumeru's story quest, and while my ears were bleeding, I enjoyed every second of it. It's fucking stupid voice. This is just my opinion. I do think she just likes making money too. While she has like a motivation, I think she actually just enjoys making money. Kind of like Ningguang.
She has tasted it and now she's obsessed.
I need more. I need Mora. Get it? Cause more sounds like Mora, and she needs more money.
More of it.
I hate both of you.
Hey, Cyno would find it funny.
That was a worse joke than what Cyno could make.
But dad jokes.
Not funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that puts it up for me. Behind Hu Tao for me.
You would move her
No,
lower?
why are you putting her down? She doesn't deserve that.
I'm putting her higher than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. You did have her. You had her below
behind
Diluc.
Luke.
For me, she's going higher.
Oh, right. You said above. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
You said okay. I'm sorry.
I said like above Lisa.
So should we just leave her here?
Probably.
God, I don't know what it is. She looks so out of place with these characters. Even though this is like very diverse cast, I don't know what it is. She just stands out.
Big head.
It's Gremlin. Actually, yeah, it's probably the big head. Now that that's established, who is next?
Ooh. She's like a seer.
Oh,
I love the starry aesthetic.
I know she's like crouched or like, what would you call it? Fetal, not fetal.
She's sitting on air.
She's like hunched. No, she curled up. She's like curled up, so it's a bit hard to see like her stomach design. But I mean, you're seeing most of what you need to.
I love the curls. Her drills, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
some highlights.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
She got claws. She's got a best thing to scratch her back with.
Like amongst the other Sumeru designs, hers just like stands out from like.
Yeah, she's
I
like
don't know.
very astral.
Fucking love the long hair.
The drills. Every
Is that what they're called? Drills?
Yeah, they're drills.
Yeah, she has drilly like what do we call these?
I mean, they're not really pigtails. I mean, they're just more like
I thought they were called
just
springs.
hair drills. No, hair drills.
Yeah, she has like the little drills, and then she like her hair is drills as well, like the long ponytail.
Got tiny hair drills and massive hair drills.
Yeah.
A drill for every situation.
Just the simple blue, black, and gold. Very nice combination. They
Oh,
really
yeah.
like gold. They really like gold, dude.
Are you sure it's gold and not copper? It looks more copper to me.
It looks.
Like it looks
I
like a
mean, it looks more
darker.
brass. Brass.
Yeah, it looks more brass. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
okay.
killing
Also,
bottom.
is she also an elf?
Yes.
Yes.
We're probably gonna be corrected. Like, actually,
See, I was
No,
only
I'm-
corrected on Cyan.
I'm like,
so...
fuck, I should know that, because obviously she has the elf ears, so yeah, she's an elf.
She has elf ears.
I don't know why I'm having a question. She has elf ears. If she's a human, then, dear God, what genetics were you born with?
I mean, some people have pointy ears in real life, but
Elf ears.
mwah.
So we got real life elves
Yeah.
hiding among us.
Shut Among Us.
Did you
Layla. Her name should be easy. Layla is
Sorry.
sus.
I had to.
Layla should be easy.
Layla is sus. Blue is sus.
I
Honestly,
do love her design. I'm gonna put her above.
memorable.
I'm gonna put her above Hu Tao.
No, I honestly would put her right next to Chi-Chi. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Really.
No, her design is really
No.
great.
I won't put her up there yet. Above Sucrose.
Okay, so I'll put her here, and then
Sucrose has been dethroned.
if after the lore you're still convinced to put her in memorable, then and Exo is convinced, then yes, we will put her in memorable.
Memorable. I feel like you can, if like fan art would be beautiful with her. Like I love stars. I love
You
the
want
night
to know?
sky.
Actually, Lauren, you want to know what that character reminds me of now? Give me 2 seconds to pull it up. I don't know. She gives me this character's vibe. Unless you want to cut this out, Burger. But I don't know. This
I
gives
guess
me
kinda like
That
a
looks-
goddess. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks more like a goddess than.
still.
Well,
it,
it
gives
is.
me, it gives me that design.
Like
Besides,
floating,
I can see it.
floating celestial. That's why. Like a celestial vibe.
All right, lore. Who was clapping cheeks? What the fuck was that?
I was clapping, testing my sound.
Oh, it's just... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, moving on. Stop.
Oh my fucking god.
Chalky milk.
That's a lot of blue. I just realized how much fucking blue is on the screen. Jesus Christ. Oh, is this thing on? Okay.
Yes, it's on.
I don't really have
Waiting.
questions.
Right, you can get
She wants to learn from the
I wanna
hot
learn
woman.
lore.
The other witch. She thinks that
The
the
hot one?
creation of Dori is a bad idea.
This
And
is-
she...
Jesus, no. Her existence is like, no, oh my god.
How you say her name?
Layla.
Layla, it's the regular
It's my
word.
dog.
It's your
Aw.
dog.
You look like a dog.
I'm gonna not say it.
Beep, beep.
I'm gonna not ruin the mood of the video.
You should not. You know, what do you got
Probably
planned?
know. No, you probably know what I was
Also, you-
gonna say. The Ratahwas Darshan of the 6 Darshans under the Sumeru Academia. Why does that look weirder? Anyways, is dedicated to the study of illuminationism? I
Yes.
said it right. Which focuses on the study of astrology and astronomy. It is among the researchers of illuminationism that we find Layla. So
Joined.
she only just joined. She has already gained a myriad of nicknames, such as Sleepwalking Eccentric, the Human Calculator, and even the Heaven Sent Thesis. These nicknames only continue to grow as her first year in the academia came to an end. Layla listed down her personal weaknesses and strengths, planning to write a personal assessment for herself. She possesses great observation with estimation skills. She is considered... What is going on with me? Wow.
This is
She's
fairly normal.
considered her skills in mathematics, fuck you, to be acceptable when she only calculate simple questions within a blink of an eye without having to do them. It was these virtues that gave her courage to seek wisdom in the academia. However, when she entered the Darsh, she found that her strengths were partly in comparison with her peers. Only the best could make it into Darshan. As for her feelings, Layla found too many to count. Her habit of fixation on problems, her lack of social skills, and what diminished her confidence even more is that most papers she submitted were not even hers. Instead, being byproducts of the star's blessing. Her peers have an entirely different outlook on her. However, hey, being mysterious and eccentric comes with being a genius. They would say that about her. Perhaps it is this perpetual action that allows her to surpass her peers without even noticing.
I'll explain what
So
this,
she's
actually,
a calculator.
the star's blessing, I'll explain what that means and the personality.
Life in the academia style has caused Layla to become somewhat paranoid and highly sleep deprived, making her very timid and looking like she could collapse at any moment. Despite this, Layla is usually perseverance, having outlasted multiple of her classmates who joined at the same time as her. Due to her lack of sleep, she ends up sleepwalking at night, where an alternative personality manifests from her. This persona is highly energetic and determined, helping to solve her problems in an instant. Layla is completely unaware of this persona and thinks she is blessed by the stars. That I like.
Oh, so it's either she's very quiet and timid, or she's like, yeah, let's do this.
Yes, and she's completely unaware of that side of her.
Go!
Sniffs cocaine. Woo! Yeah, no, I didn't even know that about her until I read the lore, and I was like, wait, what? Because I don't think she hasn't been in the story much, obviously, because her whole thing is that she's just a tired student, which is like, hashtag relatable. But
Does it relate to Kroger?
yes, I feel like it'd be relatable for you.
An average college student.
Yeah.
So, like, when she sleepwalks, does she have, like, her eyes closed and then does everything? Because there's no way she could write an entire manifesto.
Apparently, because that's what happens.
I mean,
She-
you can be asleep with your eyes open.
She passes out, and then fucking demon Layla takes over. Yeah, so I think that in itself is kind of interesting, but other than that, if it wasn't for that, it'd kind of just be like she's a tired student, which, it's like cool, but I wouldn't put it up there. It's like the whole like sleepwalking genius thing, and that's kind of like, whoa. So you guys see how you guys feeling?
Yeah. Exo, you go first.
What was that?
Oh, you go first.
No, you go
That
first.
shit made me laugh.
What?
CQ and crack.
No, just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That shit fucking broke me.
Do you want to move for
Yeah.
memorable?
CQ, you go first.
Yeah. I still love her design, and I like that little tidbit of her just being like, yeah, I'm very smart. I mean, you can see it from her that she just looks really tired, man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys notice her eyes, but I feel like that would have been too obvious. Like, you guys noticed
I
she's
did
tired.
want to say in the design area because I did say she looks kind of dead.
I feel like,
But
dude,
it's
the claws on her fingers, she could just dip them in ink and then just write with her fingers. She doesn't even need a pencil or a pen.
And
She
she's
is
got
smart.
dripping claws.
Those claws
I'm
would be
pretty
very
sure it was
uncomfortable if you were
described.
trying to write with them, but or not write, with the claws, but like, trying to just hold a pencil with those claws would probably be very
No,
uncomfortable.
I know it's not as hard as you think.
Oh, you got them long nails. Got them
No, I don't
Prada.
have no fingernails at all. What?
I don't have fingers.
But I'm a bird. I don't have fingers.
You know what is true?
But no, I'd leave her where I wanted her. She hasn't been much in the story, but she'd be interesting.
That's where I really say I don't know if I should put her memorable or not, because like she's one of the newer characters, isn't she?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason
she's
why her
like
design can't be memorable.
3 months old now, so yeah, she is new, but
She's a baby.
The memorable. I'm gonna just say that the memorable, because I can't really decide to keep her on high, amazing, or memorable.
I would be
but
fine keeping her in
Sucrose
high
has to be the
amazing,
king.
but I'll leave
No,
her in memorable.
Sucrose has to be in high, amazing, the queen. Sorry.
I think that's what it is. I think a lot of these characters in memorable are first put above Sucrose, and then you guys finally move them up.
See,
So
it's
Sucrose
okay.
is kinda
Sucrose
just-
is lifting him above.
Yeah, Sucrose is literally like the bouncer. She's like, all right, you can go in. Yes, I think, yeah, Lisa's kind of just like a legend, I guess you would say, in the academia, because she was apparently the smartest in the past 200 years in the academia. So a lot of people know about her. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Layla's never met her. I know that, because she was like, oh, you met her? Wow, I wish I could meet her. That type of thing. And then, card game.
Never meet your idols, kid. Even though
Yeah,
she's probably older than me.
She'd probably get electrocuted. Why? I don't know.
think she would do that to her.
Just
No.
to wake her up.
Hey, wake up, kid. Just flick her in the forehead.
Again, like Goro, I was not expecting her to be this high. But like it makes sense. She is
Her
like-
design's really cool.
she has a cool
I love
design,
it.
a nice story, like I guess it makes sense.
It's like not like I said, they don't even have the deep backstories to be a good character.
Yeah. Speaking of deep backstories. It's Hatsune Miku!
Who?
Yes.
That
No,
is very straight. She had glass on her skirt.
Yeah, I don't know about this glass skirt, but I do really like her design.
You're gonna sit down and shatter, my girl.
I think it's just like panels. Because they're not see-through. These are only see-through
No,
because
they-
there's nothing there.
Oh, there's nothing there. Okay.
Yeah. Thoughts on not
Still
Hatsune
funny,
Miku?
looking there, well, there.
She looks like a kid. I'm gonna be dead honest.
Excuse me, it's Madam.
Uh-oh.
It's Madam
Uh-huh.
Faruzan to you.
Uh-huh.
And who is she?
I actually can't believe you
She
said
still
that.
looks like a
Except
kid.
I can't believe you
I'm
said
sorry.
that.
Why?
We'll get into it, but just for now, her
She's
design.
gonna smite you.
She is not a
Wait,
fucking
what?
4-year-old.
No.
I'm sorry, she looks very young.
No, she does
Disappointed.
not look young in my eyes.
Kids
To
these
me, she
days.
does a little.
You're not uncultured swine. Even though you've seen more anime than I have.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I probably have actually. Never mind.
Guys, this is
no,
what,
I think
not
I
Hatsune
do like
Miku.
the I know. I do like the little mosaic colors on her dress though. That's such a unique design. Though the two holes seeing her thighs is sus.
It's Kokoro,
Especially
dude.
in that one spot. But I do like the design. It's very simple, very light.
It is very simple,
Those
but it's
flowers
very
are so
nice.
strange. Yeah, those
Her
little big
heels.
flowers are.
Oh, yeah.
Are those flowers? I guess
Yeah, they're kind of like flowers.
Japanese ribbon.
They're like clovers with ribbons on them.
I don't know. They're just circles.
Okay,
Mickey
so you guys said memorable.
No.
No.
You guys are so offended. No.
No, I would
I
put
had
her in good.
Yeah.
Oh, we're offended.
I
You
would
put her
her
next to
in a
Yo-Yo.
high good. I
Put
would
her
put her in a
next
high
to
good.
Yo-Yo. Put her next to Yo-Yo.
No. Now I'm gonna dislike the
Put her-
video.
Put her above Barbara. Above Barbara. I'll put her
Barbara.
above Barbara. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess
I like that there.
Oh no, Seek's fine with it.
Why are you pissed?
Because
Yeah,
I love
why is it
that line is so
memorable for you?
cute. I wouldn't say it's memorable, but I would put it amazing. You guys are talking about this.
No.
She looks like a kid for me. I don't know why.
Well, let's see why she would be offended.
Exo, I swear to God. Is
Time
it
for
my
me to
time?
read.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
For good friend potential. What? Why are you so offended?
What do you mean? What? I like her design. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Why
no,
are
I
you so
really like
offended?
Like,
the.
imagine CQ like Lisa, but we're like, oh, it's a shit design. It's garbage.
I mean, Lisa is a shit design. It's absolutely
Oi!
adorable.
You put her up
Oi.
here. Stupid. Actually, there's
Alright.
a lot of August birthdays. I just noticed. Jesus.
No, fun fact. In real life, the most birthdays are actually in August.
Because
Like, this is real. In real life, a lot of birthdays are in August. It's the month with the most birthdays.
that's weird. I don't know what holiday would be causing that.
Holiday.
Isn't there usually like, holiday where, the most time that happens? Because, it's in the air.
Uh-huh. You know that'd be in fall, right?
What?
No, actually, it would be in December.
Wait.
August.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Christmas, New Year's, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. For many researchers in the academia, Faruzan, a century ago, was a legendary figure. In her brief academic career, she was able to analyze over half the ruins in Sumeru's borders, greatly lowering the difficulty of various further analysis into them and their machinery. Her end would also add to her several layers of mystique to her legendary life, for she would disappear under mysterious circumstances while exploring some ruins, and never be heard from again. Some claim she had come into contact with King Deshret's ancient knowledge and was secretly imprisoned within the Temple of Silence. After all, most people believed that the legendary figure should have a legendary end. So I made a miscalculation while solving a puzzle and got trapped in the ruins. What? Is there a rule that says that senior researchers aren't allowed to mess up? Apart from having her topics rejected during review, Faruzan's other major headache is finding a student after her own heart. Each time she timed.
Each time she timed.
Each time she lectures her Haravatat, the students struggle to understand what she is talking about, and they are subjugated to a barrage of mechanics jargon. In a fury, Faruzan will hurl her pointer and begin lambasting her old colleagues for failing in their duties as teachers. This is alleviated more when she realizes her students pay more attention to her harsh criticisms than her actual teaching.
Yes, so she is technically over 100 years old.
She's stuck in a.
She basically got put in the Shadow Realm for 100 years in like a stasis, would you call it? Like never moving time, and then pooped out 100 years later.
Purgatory.
Jesus.
Hell?
Due to technically being older despite her appearance, Faruzan self-identifies as a senior and demands respect from the youth. And when asked by her juniors, Faruzan also wears an inscrutable look. You mean to ask what happened these past 100 years? And how things came to this pass? This is a secret most great. Come in closer, and I shall tell you. Yes, closer. And then she gives them a good conk on the head. First, the curiosity of yours is best served to your studies, and secondly, you shall remember to call me Madame.
Yes, Madame
Well,
Faruzan.
I know it's Madame, but Madame.
That is, yeah, she will get on you if you don't call her
damn.
Madame Faruzan. That's why I was
Faruzan.
like so glad you said she looked so young, because she would absolutely bop you.
Faruzan Chan.
You get the bonk stick.
No. Oh yeah, and obviously in Japan it's senpai, but we
Call me
don't do
senpai.
that.
Does she have a high-pitched voice?
She is kind of like in the same vein as Dori, and at least in Japanese, where her voice is more grazely. I think she's just kind of doing that though. Actually, yeah.
Like
just
you
make
go
sure.
in the deep voice.
Yes, when I'm trying to not be a 12-year-old boy.
100年経とうが教令員の馬鹿げたルールは少しも変わっておらん。
So I guess you could say she has like a higher voice, but she has like, the granny, I guess.
Not as much. Not as much as Dori.
It's hard. She has a lot to her again that I can't include, especially with the whole like why students are so confused.
This man is a tsundere.
Essentially, yeah, I guess she's, like out of her time, obviously, but like in the sense that what she was learning in her like years of academia is no longer like really relevant, but like she was so like involved and like the best at learning like in her field, so she's trying to teach these new students who don't really care for said subject anymore, and obviously that frustrates her to no end. That apart from the whole call me Madam Faruzan type thing. I don't know. It's cute for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
Also-
will bonk you.
The reason she likes
Wow.
Collei so much is because Collei, you know, like trying to be super
Listens.
trying to be super respectful, but did I include in Collei is afraid of her because she doesn't know how to deal with her.
No, yeah, I think you included that.
Yeah. Does this change opinions?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I do like the tsundere. I know tsundere is a little cliche, but that's the word I was looking for. Cliche! It's like
Was
2
that-
hours later.
Was that even included in the video?
We were talking about stereotypes.
I don't
That
remember.
was not included.
I hate my
Oh.
life. I hate my life.
It's okay. It's
Hey, but now
okay.
you
It's
don't have
okay.
to remember it, so unremember it.
Yeah. I would put her next to Ayako. Below her.
Oh.
Who?
Above Gambler.
Did you say Ayakol?
Oh, I said Ayako, not Ayato. Wait, no, yes, Ayako. Isn't it?
Ayaka. Ayaga.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Why did I? I'm sorry. Why did
Because
I add an L?
Ayato, but
Cole.
He doesn't even have an L.
oh, it's not like you were saying Ayako, like you were mixing their names.
I'm good with there. That's okay. Yeah.
You guys make me sad.
What? We literally
Steve
moved
Burger,
up, dude.
Fine, Burger, I'll do you a favor. Put her in Traveler.
Ah, yeah.
I'm so glad we finally reached this moment. Look
Hi,
at
Traveler.
that. Finally, top of Traveler tier. So wait, here. Oh, wait, was it? What?
Why don't you have Lumine above Aether? Come on. Good.
No.
Excuse me.
Why is Catco not above both of them?
Because Mondstadt, Leeway, Inazuma. Easy.
Alright.
What, you have to.
Young boy, Snake Man, and Tap.
Like, you guys are both talking. What? It's like the
Where's
snake.
Sumeru?
You can vaguely see Shang Shang.
Yes. Here she is. And boop the snoot, okay?
There, are you happy? Girl power. Actually, yeah, girl power.
Yeah.
Twins
No.
separated again. Oh, okay. No. Okay, it's a Traveler tier. Who cares? I don't know why I like Faruzan so much.
I mean, that's the same thing as why do we like Tighnari,
Wow.
Dori so much? Why do I like Star
That's
so
what?
much, dude? That's a nick.
I feel like she says Desu wa a lot with that fucking what? What?
What?
See, all these characters are amazing. You were all in agreement, so
Yes.
next character.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know anything about this character.
Go on,
I'm
Exo.
a
Say the
I'm
joke. Say it.
Say what joke?
Say it.
Say what joke?
Your name is Candace.
oh
Oh my god.
my god.
That was so aggressive. Jesus.
I'm a sucker for heterochromia, dude.
This
I'm
might be
sorry,
the first
I'm sorry, you
heterochromia
said
character.
it. I'm sorry, you said Candace and I just had to.
Yeah, I know, but you said it into the pillow. You like ate your pillow.
Did it pick up weirdly?
Yeah.
It's
Aw.
okay. It's funnier that way.
For
It's
me-
funnier that
for me-
way.
No, for me, you're ripped. It was supposed to be like this.
Oh my god.
Supposed to be like that. Anyway, absolute suckers for double I.
Heterochromia.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
Of
love the
course.
shield. She is a
Captain
warrior.
America.
I will be your shield.
Secondly, great. Is those tattoos on her legs? What are those?
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, I think those are tattoos.
Uh,
She's like she's Egyptian Wonder Woman, dude.
yeah. I could see her being an Amazon.
Does she actually have star? Oh my god, her cape. Oh, I love it
Huh?
even more. Her cape has stars in it.
Oh, see, but that could just be dirt. You didn't know that.
No, it's
Oh, that's
literally
dirt.
stars.
I mean, dirt is
Ah, it's-
generally like grainy, like shiny in like the desert.
Exactly, it's dirt.
Or
it's
just
not
that's
dirt.
dirt.
It's
Sand,
sand.
you
You stupid idiot.
It's Snad. There.
Thanks.
Ad.
I love Snad.
Out of character design, she is really
Amazing.
good in my
I
opinion.
really like her.
Amazing.
I like her shield. And the writing on her shield makes it look like okay.
Huh?
Look at the yeah, okay,
Oh, okay.
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 got it.
Okay. Bye.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, got it.
I want. Can you get a full image of her shield?
This might just be like.
Oh.
Oh, what the? Oh, that's like okay. Is there like her
Bottom,
actual?
bottom.
Ooh.
No. I guess this is actual.
That's her in game. Oh, I really
Maybe,
like
yeah,
that.
this might be better.
Upside down. Okay.
Well, you can kind of see it for the most part.
Amazing.
Yeah, I
Put
know,
her
I
up
just
there
wanted to
now.
see the-
Amazing.
Yeah.
High amazing. Above sucrose. Above yay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yay.
Ah, damn.
Okay, where you? I heard a lot, but
Just design alone, I'm sold. I mean, you already see where I rated the other one with stars and gold.
For me,
Purple.
amazing. I'm gonna say below Sucrose because I don't know if she'll be put into memorable yet.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Are you
And
breaking up
secret.
the friendship?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
friendship pals.
Yeah, look, he's purple hair, pink hair, green hair, blue hair. How, bitch.
I mean, actually, I wouldn't mind her being there either. I mean, the top of the amazing is very interchangeable.
Yeah.
I mean, besides Sucrose, Sucrose is apparently just always gonna be on top.
Yeah,
Unless-
because she is Bean.
No.
Also, yeah, wait, you're gonna break up the sisters too.
What? Okay, so
It's the best
break
spot.
them up.
Easy.
No,
Right
break
there,
them up.
perfect. No, it's
Break 'em
fine.
up.
That's fine, right there.
We'll leave her here if you guys want to move her up like slightly because you think her stands above Collei or Sucrose, then or hell, if you think she belongs
She's
in
a
a
warrior.
memorable.
Alright. Who's reading this one?
I think.
Lost track again.
Yeah, this is our first character that's like kind of just from the deserts.
Burger, hold on. Is that me or did you use 2 different shades of yellow there?
I use 2 different shades of yellow. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I do see that. Oh no.
That was the
Triggered.
first thing I noticed. Come on, Broger.
Pause
Terrible.
it. Pause it. Pause. Wow, guys, look, it's crazy. Wow, look.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look, her color's normal now. What?
She is grateful for small lolly.
Honestly, I kind of just put grateful for a lot of them because that just means they worship her, as they should.
Yeah, cause she is small bean. Give her head pats. Give her all the hugs. Give her the lollipop.
I'm scared of
Specifically, sour apple flavored.
He's scared of her.
I'm scared of her.
I guess in that image, she is kind of just staring into your soul, but it's fine. She only reads your thoughts. Aru Village is the final refuge for King Deshret's descendants. Candace was appointed as the new guardian at the tender age of 8. The mission of the Aru's Village's guardian is to guard the village till the last of King Deshret's people fade away. When Uncle Onpu announced that there would be a trade with some Sumeru city merchants, the old guardians could hardly believe their ears and demanded that Candace drive them out when they arrived. With a clang of the shield and lance, Candace stood up with a smile before announcing, "It is good to see you all in such good spirits, but I am the current guardian of Aru Village, so please go and rest as you should." From there on, Sumeru merchants would spread word of the good business opportunities with Aru Village. Those who do not respect the rules shall be the enemies of Aru Village. Any who sincerely confess their guilt shall be given enough supplies to cross the sands, but never allowed back in Aru Village. As for the uncooperative sort, their souls will only find company with the sands. For these reasons, people believe Candace to have divine powers. However, only Candace herself knows that she has never received the blessing of Alhamar. Alhamar. I can't. So yeah, Aru Village is like the village right outside of where like the border kind of crosses. So that's where people are usually, what would you call it?
Outcasted.
Outcast, yeah.
Banished.
That type of thing. So for like that moment on, anyone who's like any crazy person, hi Dehya. They usually get. I'm gonna move on from
Is
that.
she a crazy person? That was bad timing.
They're welcome there obviously, but most of the crazy people who end up there tend to have powers, quote unquote. So they are welcome in the village because they're not dangerous to the village people. It's just mostly that they were dangerous if they were allowed to be kept in Sumeru City, but it's also kind of just like Sumeru, like the sages just tossing out what they consider to be trash and to another place that they consider to be trash. So, being the guardian of Aru Village, Candace treats all treats all visitors with utmost respect, regardless of their background, as long as they follow the village's rules. Candace can be pretty ruthless and terrifying when it comes to teaching those a lesson. Those who are not her enemy will see her as gentle and caring, which is also true. This goes along with protecting the village, after all.
She literally is just an Egyptian Wonder Woman.
She's literally there to serve and protect the
Protect her
village.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has been offered to go to the academia, but she obviously refuses because, like, she only thinks like her only real goal is just to protect the village, and that's all she needs.
From the ripe old age of 8. Yeah, that works out. She is a great warrior, but she's still kind and caring.
Yeah, she's like the big sister type, except when it comes to torturing people, because Jesus.
Ugh.
Yeah, she can't be scary like it said.
Yeah.
I don't
Exo?
think that puts her above memorable for me though. I think she's good where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at her smiling there. She's waiting for you to say the joke. She knows you're gonna say it.
Is that what that means? Oh my god.
I don't even know what the hell just happened there.
He tried to do it. No, it could do really bad. It's okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to fucking I'm trying to ear rape into the mic.
Yeah, I'm happy with her placement. She is a very good character. But yes,
Yeah, I love
wow,
her design.
who is this character? Wow,
She looks
Exo?
even more like a tiger here, dude.
she is the flame main, which is like, the flame lioness. Yeah?
Sorry. Just she.
I love her icy blue eyes
I don't know what she's looking at, but
looking down on us, obviously.
Mommy. To me, she is like, I don't know if she's actually like tall, but for me, she gives me the impression that she is tall and she towers me. And mommy.
Oh my god.
5'11" versus 6 foot.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I love the fucking gauntlet. I don't know if that's a gauntlet. I'm gonna.
Yeah, gauntlet.
Yeah, it's more of a
Yeah.
gauntlet on her right. I fucking love that. Is it the same on her left?
I will
They look like
say,
they're
No,
different.
they're different. It's different.
she is basically Sumeru Beto.
Yeah. I get that vibe from her.
Who's Beto again?
Exo.
Oh,
You
I forget
fucking
the
You
suck.
names.
offended. You offended.
I forgot the names again.
Come on, man. How could you
Anyways,
forget such
yeah,
memorable
no,
characters like
gives,
Yao Yao?
She gives me very much Dommy vibes.
Oh my
like-
god, please.
I'm sorry. She
No,
has
I mean,
very
it's
much
the eyes.
bias
It's
for me.
the eyes.
She very much gives me like a fucking. I don't know. I don't know how to say it without saying it like
Sus.
she's the boss.
Really good
She's
design.
commanding.
Yeah, like Beto.
Yeah.
Desert Beto.
Shut up. I'm very just.
Design
I
is
gotta
so
say though, I love those icy blue eyes she has,
Yeah, no, like it's
It's like-
just it's so different from everything from her design.
and I appreciate that. Like they stand out so much. And then the eyeshadow and mascara.
Yeah, but now there's actually a reason for that.
Is
Well, yeah, because it gets sunlight out of your eyes, so you don't get blinded. That's why, see when the people put the paint above their cheeks, below their eyes, that gets the sunlight away from their eyes to the black streaks on their cheeks. Makeup wasn't only just used, to make yourself look different, but it's very important out in the desert. The makeup helps you be able to see and help shield you from damage in your eyes in the blinding sun.
Now, you may notice the background is Sumeru City. That's because she mostly resides in the city with her lady, Milady.
Milady. Design alone put her next to Ito.
design alone is above Beto.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really love her design. I
Well,
am in
No, that's
love with her.
fine.
Leave her here then. Unless
I
I
mean,
mean,
was
I may just be
angry.
very biased because I find her hot, but I really love her desigin.
Both her and Beto have that one red
funny enough,
scarf. Beto has the eye patch, and she has.
because
bra.
her hair is kind of
I didn't want to mention it, but yeah, it was just the bra.
her hair
Fucking
being
love
in the
the double
background like
colored.
that, it looks like she has like short hair. If you just like look at her forehead, it looks like she just has like short hair.
Also, floating little shield thingies.
I think those are on her drapes.
Oh, they're not floating. Okay, I see.
Yeah, no, what the demon powers. It's amazing that you guys are putting these characters so high, like except for the one character I wanted you guys to put high. But
What?
it's so cool that you guys are putting these characters so high off the gecko.
Dehya?
Oh yeah,
Dehya.
The term Eremites is not a specific group, rather those who were born in the desert and ply at trade, using their martial prowess, operating as mercenaries in her youth. Dehya's family consisted of her father and his mercenaries. Later, she temporarily bid the desert farewell to commit a commission
What?
Commit
isn't clean.
arson.
to commit
a
a commission
arson.
in the rainforest. She often found herself reminiscing about the moments she spent with her companions singing by the fireside. She can rise high as the sky or stray as far as the sea, but Dehya was and will always be the daughter of the sands. As Dehya's reputation gradually grew amongst the Eremites, those of her band grew proud of the fame she was earning. And during one day, they all gathered together. They decided she would need a nickname worth remembering. The young member thought of things that started with bloody or terror, trying to instill fear in clients. Dehya was not one to believe in simple titles would encapsulate the entirety of what others felt about her, but still, if everyone wanted to kill some time on this matter, she didn't mind. The atmosphere reminded her of a simpler time in her childhood. Just then, an aged mercenary emerged from the group, the legend of the lion. Hey, CQ was right. This story rings a bell to anyone?
I said tiger, but
Same thing. Of course, this was a story her father told her a lot. She wanted to forget everything to do with him, but of course, memories are not so easily forgotten. Though she loathed the man, the story did mean a lot to her, and thus, why not take up the title Flame Main? She could have done far worse.
Oh, when you said flame mane, I didn't think of lion's mane. I thought like mane as an M-A-I-N. She mains the flame.
God.
Pyro main.
I'm a flame main, dude. So,
I'm a Dehya main.
it's not really explained here, but her only like peeve with her father is that he wasn't a good person, obviously, being someone of the desert.
I mean, being like with a group of mercenaries, I figured they're all not bad.
Not bad?
You mean bad?
They're all not bad.
Oh, not good.
Dehya is brave without being impulsive
Jesus.
and strong without being arrogant. Life in the harsh desert is more than enough time to accumulate much combat wisdom. She is no ignorant martial artist. Despite being a mercenary, Dehya pays a lot of attention to her looks, taking showers when she's given the opportunity, hitting up the market, personal care products. Dehya realizes that a little bit of gentleness comes along. Where's the way part? She may be a ferocious mercenary, but she is first and foremost a lovely and carefree woman.
I mean, she do take care of herself really good.
I think there was something about, like, when she would return home with her mercenaries and they would take off their shoes, the smell would be awful. And so that was kind of like, okay, I have to make sure to take care of myself to avoid that. I mean, they did live in the desert, so.
Understandable. You are sweaty.
Yeah.
All right, so that puts her way more above memorable for me.
Who? Malo Ho?
Way more above memorable for me.
What?
She gets her own tier list.
What?
Oi!
I mean, if you go above memorable, it would go default down to traveler. Dang hard.
They are. So.
Trevor.
Tried it.
Trevor.
I would put her above.
Next to Beto. No, just
Above
right
Beta.
there.
Above Beto.
No, right there.
We're conflicted.
Above Beta.
What are you doing? I'm gonna break it.
If I break it, I'm gonna say below Beto because I'm extremely biased.
Below Beto.
Okay.
Below Beto. I was gonna say below Beto as well. That's what I said.
I hate you. You're not my friend anymore.
You know what? Actually, it is kind of hard because Dehya is a very good like character. So it's like it's hard for me to be like, oh,
But
it's
you
just
said
Beto.
he
Beto's better. Dehya's it's their gameplay, all right. But we're not talking about gameplay.
He said it.
CQ,
I
that
was
is
very
not
depressed when you said her gameplay was bad. She
that
looks
is not
so cool.
controversial in the slightest. Her gameplay is awful.
I know.
So I was so depressed when you said her gameplay was awful. Like, she looks so cool, and then you
How do you think
dropped
I
that bombshell
feel?
on me.
I wanted her so bad, and then they did
And
that.
I get her. I got her
Yeah,
like
Well,
first
maybe they'll buff her. Maybe they'll buff.
it's been 2 months. They don't care. All right, now you can finally decide or see what we're talking about. Also, he's
I'm
turned
sorry,
around, so
he's hot.
he got that glare, that smurf.
I like that head crest he has.
So like headphones?
Oh, is that the headphones?
Is that,
Oh my
are those
God, it
actually
is.
headphones?
Those are headphones because you can see the
Oh my
wire.
god.
You can see the wire.
Wait, what? Where? Oh my
You
god.
don't
I'm
see the
surprised-
green wire?
Oh my
Surprised
God, I
you
can see
remember
it.
that.
I just said it for fucks and giggles. Oh my god, I didn't know those were actual headphones.
I actually think him being turned away from the screen is very unfitting for him.
Annoying.
He's
Where's his
he's pretty
iPod?
hot. He's pretty hot. He's pretty okay.
What kind of impressions do you get from him?
I feel like
gamer.
he just. What? No, I feel like he doesn't.
I get gamer vibes from the headphones.
I mean, everyone's
Um,
called him annoying so far.
Okay, if he's been called annoying, then
He is not a
Is
Is
nerd.
this another one to add to
like
the
the
lolly
type of
dendro
vibe-
pack?
No.
what? I feel like the type of vibe he gives me. Well, actually, that's the type of vibe he gives me.
Yeah.
He's actually
just
the
looks like-
opposite of that.
Oh,
He wouldn't
So
give a
he's always-
shit
Just
to
looks like-
explain.
No, he literally would just say something, put his headphones on, and ignore you.
No, he'd read his book and ignore you.
okay. Design-wise, God, I do love.
I
fucking...
like that teal.
I like the capes that they're doing with the fucking just.
Okay, I'm
stripes
gonna
and not
stop
just
trying to
glass
convince you
cape.
guys of his personality because he's one of those characters that relies on his personality, I'd say.
I mean, no, his design's pretty good. I like it.
I like the blue crystals. So.
He does have like almost like Shenhe and Ganyu. It's like a skin tight suit. You can't see it because he's facing backwards.
I can
but,
no, I can tell. I can tell.
like he has his abs showing and everything. He's a feeble
Damn.
scholar, by the way.
Hot.
Feeble. Look at his shoulder, dude.
He's but a feeble scholar.
I would put him on a low amazing, not high amazing, just low amazing. So
Oh
put him at the
god.
bottom for now.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
For now.
What?
These two.
What?
I mean, they've grown to respect each other, but still, they were bickering a lot.
All right, let's see all these reds. Oh.
Who just read? I'm so dumb.
You.
I read. I forgot. Annoying roommate friend idiot.
Friend?
Now these
God,
two,
they're just
these two are always
roommates.
bickering. What?
Meet a broker. Broker's such
They're
an
just
annoying roommate
roommates.
friend
They're
idiot.
college roommates.
And they were roommates, best friends even.
Wow. Ham. All hell yeah.
What?
Yeah,
about-
his name is
Alright.
Alhaitham.
Oh yeah, Alhaitham. I don't know
Oh.
why I didn't say that. Alhaitham.
I know,
Awesome.
Alhaitham.
Alhaitham.
Oh, Ham. The title of scribe may sound impressive at first glance, but in reality, this name is just a byproduct of the academia's culture to use unnecessary high-flown titles. In truth, scribes don't need to attend most major meetings nor participate in core decision-making. The scribe is simply responsible for classifying and archiving important documents. However, the scribe is also one of the most in-the-know people in the entire academia, even being similar to the Grand Conservator. After all, the one who has the access to a text will have privileged access to profound wisdom. The nation of wisdom places knowledge above all else. As such, most scholars acknowledged by others usually have a higher social status. Alhaitham was born into a family of well-received scholars. His parents died very early in an accident, and even though he has no recollection of them, it would seem that he did inherit their intelligence, according to his grandmother. Having noticed his exceptional talents, Alhaitham's grandmother suggests that he attend to school early. However, it only took half a day in the academia for little Alhaitham to report back to his grandmother. Everyone he met there was boring, and he preferred reading alone to listening to their meaningless courses. Having seen his parents' talent in him, she agreed to let him be self-taught. Alhaitham, to be self-taught, means to read, break down, reorganize, and question. He has a breakdown.
Mental breakdown.
Read, mental breakdown, reorganize, and question.
God.
Following his grandmother's passing, Alhaitham still follows her advice, keeps a low profile and clear mind, and always makes decisions for himself. Alhaitham is fueled by the desire to learn. He greatly values the pursuit of knowledge and dislikes meaningless noise. To this end, while he is unambitious and enjoys leisure, he will do what he deems necessary to maintain a comfortable life. Alhaitham focuses more on himself. This is not to say he disregards everyone else, but rather, it is done out of his own rationality. He believes it is impossible to save everyone. That being said, Alhaitham does not look down on others despite what many may believe. He views everyone equally, God or human. He does not keep this a secret, but he will also not bother to correct anyone who thinks otherwise unless it would prove more troublesome to allow them to persist.
This is what I mean, like, having this kind of, like, mentality would, like, it would suck for the people around you, but it'd also be just amazing for, like, your own mental health to just literally not care if people, like, think bad things about you and whatnot.
Yeah.
And just be able to, like, draw it out and, like, just not care. That's why his, like, personality is so interesting. His background was a lot of explaining his psychology, and I honest to God cannot even begin to explain to you guys any of that, but that's why I kind of kept it to his, like, childhood.
He's smart. He's just a smart introvert. That's all he is. I don't know. I mean, he just seems very simple.
Exo?
Just because of his design, I really do like his design a little more than some other characters. Keep him where he is. Yeah, I'm good with keeping him where he is. What about you, CQ?
I would move him to the top of good.
I'm also thinking that, but I like his design a lot.
Yeah, we also like the designs of a lot more characters.
You know, you're right. Put him to the top of good. CQ convinced me.
This might be, like, the first time we're moving a character down.
No, we've moved the character down before, I'm
Move
pretty
Chi-Chi
sure.
down to Traveler.
I don't
right now.
remember who
No,
we moved
oh
down.
my god.
You know, I don't care. I'm gonna put headphones over my headphones so I can't hear you. Wait,
What?
that's not how it works.
Well, if you're trying to get through this as fast as possible, don't worry, because this is the character that we're gonna have to put a Traveler. But what do you guys think about his design?
I like the feather.
I do like him. I like his design. He gives me a very
So many tassels.
confident attitude. Very cocky.
He looks like a jock.
What do you think the briefcase is for?
He's a lawyer.
Cool.
No, he's an architecture.
Oh,
He is an architecture? What?
he's an
Yes,
architect.
Thank you, CQ.
he invented architecture. Yes.
He
For a
invents
man who's
buildings.
in architecture, he has too many tassels on his hip. Bro, those would get tangled up and be annoying.
It's his flair, CQ. Come on.
He has to look Gucci.
What, does he have knives hanging off of him? You could literally just do a ballerina twirl and cut your head off.
I don't know how sharp you think tassels are.
On this red cape.
Oh. I didn't even see that. What the? I think there's just like little dingly things, like like when you walk through the door and you have like what do you call those? There's some places where like it's like tassels.
The chimes.
Yeah, chimes. He walking
God,
around.
He just walks in a room.
Ching ching ching.
He looks eccentric. He looks like he'd be like, I'm better than you.
Unfortunately, he
yeah,
isn't.
snobby.
Like I said, he looks more confident, very cocky.
Now, I will say, it's kind of funny, because he's in like the same vein as he's a new character, so we don't know his lore, but we do know a lot about him, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to explain a lot about him, but we still can't put him anywhere, as kind of weird as that is. But just bear with me. This is not because, well, actually, I know that there's no real reason that we would, like, there's no other motive that we would put him in Traveler for no reason, so just...
Wait a minute, Exo, you're gonna be reading Scaramouche, aren't you? He's gonna be reading Scaramouche.
I actually, wait. Nope.
Wait, Scaramouche before?
I will read Wander.
No!
Really? Well, when we'll get to him, I'll explain why, but where would you guys put him just based off design?
Based off design, I would put him in
good.
High good.
Oh, wow, what do you know? Next to
I
his
wouldn't put him in
roommate.
No, I would not put him in high good. I'd probably put him below good, bottom good.
Whoa!
Why are you so mean? I'll have you know, he is fighting for his life. Yeah, this is what I mean. Obviously, we don't know much about his...
Bankrupt!
She made him spend like a lot of money to build her the palace, and I think something happened and he didn't make the money back, so now he's poor, and now he has to live with Alhaitham. And I'll explain all of this in a second. A renowned architect from Sumeru, known as the Light of Ksharar. Wow. Ksharar. He is one of the most high-profile figures in the industry. Unfortunately, his career is not as plain sailing as people imagine. The same can be said for many other facets of his life. Designers are not in charge of the construction's final execution, and yet they hold responsibility for all of its aspects. On top of that, being the best in his field, Kaveh pays additional attention to aesthetic and human elements that he is concerned about throughout the process. That being said, few would believe a single project put Kaveh into bankruptcy. Fortunately, few know about this matter. He is deathly afraid of this information ever leaking out. It's fair to say he is not really living his best life. Kaveh, in pure contrast to Alhaitham, is one led by emotion. He is easily flustered and quick to become defensive or angry as a result, usually due to dealing with Alhaitham. Despite his tendency to become irritable, Kaveh prides himself on his capacity for empathy and will approach people in need without hesitation. So yes, he's not cocky. He's literally the opposite of Alhaitham in that he's all emotional and not logic-based.
So he would literally only ever have one-sided arguments with him.
Exactly. That's why that's why I'm like friend, because these two are constantly at each other. Like, it's usually like petty stuff. Like, why did you put this book there? That type of shit. But it's usually like the type of bickering you would see between friends, which I think a lot of people like about their dynamic. And I will admit, it's a pretty funny dynamic.
Bogo, why is your head so big? Stupid big head, forehead.
What you don't even know what my forehead looks like. You've never even seen the fine details, nor the contrast in 4K. But yeah, I think he could be an interesting character, but I could also just see him being, like high good, same tier. You guys don't know. I don't think you guys don't know anything about him, so.
Not really, not yet.
He uses the most expensive stuff to make sure it looks good and realizes, wait, I don't have money.
He does, like, he does put in his all, but it's just not enough. Oh,
is he in the game?
He's coming with Baiju.
How do you know his weapon?
Because he was, actually, fuck, I should have looked at his birthday too then, because they had like a little demo, like a little showcase of those two, I'm pretty sure. Or am I just thinking of leaks? Anyways. Who is this?
Horrible design, absolutely atrocious.
Oi,
Excuse me?
I will fight you, like actually.
You will actually.
Go on, outside, let's go.
She is so pretty.
Outside, right now?
Yeah, come on.
Alright, let's take it outside, McDonald's right now.
Alright, I'll be right there.
Can you give me McDonald's? I want McDonald's, I'm hungry.
Oh, actually, come on, you cannot say she's not pretty.
No, I love the contrast of her orange hair with the blues, it's so good.
Yeah, like...
Exo is actually waiting outside one day.
Where the hell are you, bro? I'm waiting outside.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh.
What? I pressed the wrong button again.
He got ganked.
Yeah, he was really pretty. I do like the design. I'm not.
Memorable.
Like, honestly, like, why do you think I love her so much?
For me, she's
Memorable.
like, for me, it's memorable.
Like,
I'll
come
put it
on.
on amazing. I'll put it on amazing for now. Maybe the backstory will change my mind.
No, low memorable
No,
then.
no.
I will
memorable.
fight you for this.
Low amazing. Or sorry, high amazing.
Okay, even though she's like one of my favorite characters, if you both said like amazing, I would put her in amazing, but CQ said amazing, so I have an excuse.
Memorable.
Yes,
Really?
you said amazing. So put it in amazing.
Said memorable.
No. Broker said you said amazing. So put it in amazing.
I said
His
if.
mint green eyes.
That's blue.
But you said CQ said amazing.
No, it's
afterwards.
like a blue-green.
Stupid.
No, that's actual cyan. Really pretty. I love it.
God, dude.
Fucking.
Why?
Simp.
Her horns are really short. What the fuck? I thought they were bigger. Those aren't her actual
No.
horns. It's just cosplay, but God, I can't stop looking
Lore.
at her.
Lore. You get to read her lore.
Fucking
I know. Come on, tell me, it's a redhead. How could you not love her?
Simp. For me, it's not mine. It's not my type.
I hate.
Like, yes, she's
You know what? I
very
agree.
pretty. I will say she's very pretty.
Your
I'm not
type
gonna deny
is
it.
hot.
My type is Dommy hot.
This is so stupid.
Oh, friend. You're friend with me. My friend
Don't get lost.
would cause her stage fright.
Collei, again, Nilou was the one going into the forest, and Collei was like, don't get lost now, because she's a bit of an airhead, if you couldn't tell. And obviously, when we first meet her, she's like literally trying to start the festival, like on Nahida's birthday. Like, she's one of the... When Nahida was still, you know, in that whole phase of people don't really like her, she was like one of the few characters who was really like trying to get it out there that she's not a bad god. But at the same note, she'd probably get anxiety if she had to perform in front of her, so that's why I put that.
Oh, so you didn't get angry and correct me when I mispronounced your name, and now I'm sad.
And you did say you were gonna read game.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're like, well, you didn't get mad. So I thought you did that on
I'm like, you
purpose.
didn't get mad. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Nah. I
I
mean,
called her Nilou, not Nilou.
I don't know why. It irked me, but I just didn't say anything. I was getting mad at Exo already. So yeah, it's Nilou. Actually,
Nilou.
Exo, if I read Nilou and I want to read Ronder, that means you can't read at all for like the next 3. Are you okay with that, or would you prefer reading Nilou?
You need to read it all.
I want to read Wanderers.
Okay, then he can read Nilou, you read Wanderer, and I read
this
the...
one.
Nilou remembers clearly that she met her teacher at the Sabzerus festival. When she was 8 years old, little Nilou managed to squeeze through the crowd to the front of the stage and was amazed by the sight of her soon-to-be teacher. The candles in her hand fell to the ground.
I don't know why she was
That's
carrying
just candles.
candle. It's candy. I know it's probably blurry for you, but it's an eye.
That's
That's an eye?
that looks like an L.
I like how you getting closer is you getting further away from us.
Oh yeah, it is the candies.
That looks like an L.
I know, it's just the font.
I can barely see that. Sorry. Anyways, the candles.
Candies.
Are you fucking...
The candies in her hand fell to the ground. She couldn't help but dance along. It was only after the dance ended that Nilou realized what she had done, quickly apologized to those around her. It was at this moment that her teacher walked down from the stage in an elegant manner and helped her pick up the candies back up. She reached out her hand to little Nilou and asked gracefully, "Would you like to join me for a future dance?" In the city of wisdom, the arts and of theater are often looked down upon. Where knowledge is treasured above all else, Nilou has never showed talent in this field of knowledge. However, she's always known how to soothe the emotions of others in her own way. This is probably a generous gift to me for a lesser Lord Kusanali. Every inch of the Grand Bazaar has been measured by Nilou's footprints, and she keeps everyone at the Grand Bazaar in her heart. Every time Nilou goes grocery shopping, she always ends up carrying more items than on her purchase list just by making a single trip through the streets. And the weight of a grocery show shows exactly how much people like and take care of Nilou. Of course, Nilou also takes care of them in return. For Nilou, her mom and dad are her small family, while everyone in the Grand Bazaar is her big family.
It's about family.
Yeah.
It's about pride. It's about
See, her
power.
her whole background is like very basic, but it's just she lives in the little theater and it's her family. She's happy.
Can I give her... I feel like she'd be someone who loved chocolate-covered strawberries. I don't know why. It's just so random.
Yeah, I can
but
get that
just
feeling.
Like, okay, you just give her chocolate-covered strawberries. She'd be the happiest girl in the world. God, I feel like she would be such a joy to hang out with.
She tried to wish all your troubles away.
She scares me. She has a dark side to her.
But she has nothing in that brain of hers other than dance.
All right, Exo.
Alright,
Read this very long
personality.
paragraph.
Oh, I forgot about the person.
Bro.
Sorry, I thought I was done and my brain just stopped working. Nilou is extremely polite to everyone she meets. She is patient and helpful, guiding people through issues they have step by step and offering ways to relieve stress. She enjoys sweets and hates mushrooms after trauma of eating a poisonous mushroom. Oh no. And is unable to discern the difference between poisonous and non-poisonous mushrooms.
You wondered why that's a whole ass paragraph? It's because she said like, I hate mushrooms.
I hate mushrooms.
And you mushroom. Oh, man. Help! Call the mushroom man!
Yeah. Tighnari would be the one to help.
Me, I'm the mushroom man.
What the
And you mushroom.
fuck? Marshmallow mushroom man.
Sorry, fucking I
Can't
forgot the
touch
name.
me, I'm suction cup man.
Yes, suction cup man. You
See,
can't kill
Exo,
me.
look, she's friends with Dami Mommy. Not actually.
That's what I said.
Not Dami
Yeah,
Mommy.
she has to be friends with everyone, dude.
I
I
love
want-
her.
Brain go weird.
Next to Eula above Beidou.
Head empty. Guys, I promise I'm not holding them at
mushrooms.
gunpoint to put a character that I really like.
I'm not, I know, I think she's really pretty and I want to hang out with her. I need someone like her in my life, dude.
Below Dami.
So here.
No.
Yay!
Below other Dami.
Oh.
Well, remember, I had her above. No,
You can put her in
I
the
had
middle.
her above. Yeah, she has to be because I put her above Beidou.
But you're separating the Dami.
And you know what? I will fight
it's okay,
against you
they're
because I'm putting her
friends.
this high. Okay? You don't even have a choice.
You know what? She would probably
You know
be
what?
best friends with Beidou as well. She would literally probably be best friends with Beidou.
She would be on like.
You know, I
She'd be
can
that-
see that on a pirate ship with her.
She'd be on that. She'd be that character to keep getting things done right, like accidentally, and like Beidou would constantly be
Yeah.
getting impressed, and she'd be like,
the
"What am I
opposite of
doing?"
Aqua.
Yeah. Look at that. We're putting all the friends together.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch more memorable now, which is surprising. Look at the cool gang down there.
Sumeru, like, I didn't even mention this to you guys. Sumeru is just like Sumeru is just like that nation where like they finally realized like Hoyoverse finally understood like what to do with characters in the story.
You said
'Cause-
like about 5 times in that sentence.
Because like I can't
Like-
think
like-
like how to put words properly without like saying like 1,000 times. But yeah, no.
Well, you know, it's like
Mondstadt was obviously the tutorial. Liyue is kind of just, you know, their love child. It's their nation. Inazuma is they tried, but they kind of, honestly, kind of blundered with the story. And then Sumeru, they just, like, everything about Sumeru is just awesome. I, like, this is why, like, I'm glad you guys are putting all these characters, well, I mean, not that I like him that much, but still, like, all these
I like
characters.
this design. I wanted to put him in the amazing.
Headphones looking head ass.
You know what? He wouldn't even care being put down here, so it's fine. Yeah, like all these characters are great, and that's why I'm not really surprised. I am surprised by Layla, but you guys do.
Layla,
Why am I being called? What?
your cat has summoned you.
I mean, I'm not actually getting called. I just hear a phone ringing. That's weird.
Oh, I'm calling you. Sorry.
It's Rampage. He's hungry.
He's literally he's literally asleep to me. Sleep next to me. Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Every fucking time I'm about to say something, you say that. Yes, I love her design. It's amazing. Even how
All right, let's continue.
risque it is. I mean,
Risque.
it's
Risque.
it's appropriate because she's a dance. Yes.
Risque.
He's danced.
What?
What do you mean is risque?
What? Oh yeah.
What do you mean is risque?
You know the funny thing, Exo?
What?
They hid Nilou's belly button, but they didn't hide Dehya's.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what do you mean risque? Look at Dehya. Dehya has the exact same
Dehya's in the
fit.
desert, okay? She has to. All right, guys, you ready? Yeah.
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche?
What?
It's Scaramouche guy. No.
Wait.
It's Bean.
Wait, so
Why?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys.
I'm worrying about it.
Just focus on her.
Bean.
No, I'm worrying about it. What? I'm scared of Scaramouche.
Don't worry about it.
All right, Bean. First
Bean,
off,
Bean,
that
Bean,
she's
Bean.
very cute, cuter than Chi-Chi. Get Chi-Chi into Traveler.
Stop bullying Chi-Chi.
She's so much.
Petition to move Chi-Chi down.
No.
What do you guys think about her design?
I mean, she's a little adorable little
This
elf.
Bean.
She's
I
so
love
cute.
the soft, beige colors with the dark green and the light green.
Fucking baby hands.
highlight. The highlights in her hair, like the green there, her
Oh,
little
yeah.
cape, her little fairy shoes, if you can even call them shoes.
She's not really wearing shoes. I don't know what that's supposed. That's probably something related
It's-
to like the culture. I have no idea.
Isn't I'm not gonna I'm gonna guess because I really don't know the characters. Isn't she the Archon? Or
Yes, she is the Archon.
okay, then yeah. Why is she all the way? Why is she here? What the hell?
All the way. What?
Why is she here and not last?
Because the Archon is last.
What?
What?
The Archon is last.
What?
No,
I know that
Oh, I
she
know,
was
I-
created by.
No, I know what Brogy's getting at. Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Stop worrying
She's
about it.
not
We'll
an
get to it.
Archon.
It's not even that. It's not even as deep as you guys probably are thinking. It's just
I think I
decision.
know what it is.
Bean lore.
I do like the glow she's emitting. I don't know if that's just because of this picture or not, but green aura. It's
probably
good.
would.
Oh.
God, like the white hair with the green eyes. It's so good. I don't know what. I have like a special spot for like green and white. Green.
You know what? Put her next to her best friend, Venti.
What?
Yeah, the best friend, dude. Are you being legit or are you just being stupid?
Above Chi-Chi. At most right now.
What?
At least for me.
This is just design-wise. We don't know the deep lore, deep cringe.
Actually, no. Design-wise, put her in amazing. No, she's fine. She is. She's very cute.
A bird screech.
No, personally, I'm being biased now just because she's Archon. No, I'm not gonna be biased about that. Personally, for design, I would put her
Don't
below.
talk to me when you look at Raiden.
Shut up. Shut.
Poor Venti.
See, you're right.
Excellent. If you look at her, do you think Archon?
No.
No,
To be honest,
I
dead
think
honest, no.
adorable little girl with amazing color scheme.
Oh, wow. Okay,
No,
I guess
I don't think
I hope. I
Archon.
guess the little whole marketed thing that didn't work would have worked then. Seriously, when she was like first revealed, they're like, "Who is this mysterious girl?" Everyone was like, "She's the Archon." But I guess you guys would have been fooled by that.
What?
Everyone was like, "She's the Archon."
Oh yeah,
Why
because we
is
have
that
two
the
brain
first thought of
cells.
everyone?
I think it was just kind of just because she was just like sitting in a tree looking all
Well,
sus.
if they're saying like mysterious,
Well, it depends what they like showed off for her. Like, yeah,
she was
if
really
she's
just sitting in a tree.
She's the Archon.
Damn.
Like, if every other character's being shown off, like they're just every other character's being shown off, and she's just sitting in a tree. Yeah, that'd be suspicious.
Yeah, like clean nuking the entire field.
Yeah.
What?
That's literally her running around throwing bombs. That's what it was.
Dude, Nahida would have like an internal panic if Collei were released in Sumeru. She would burn down every tree and Nahida would just die inside.
She'd cry. She would break down, dude. I don't want to see her cry.
Yeah, where we put it? You guys, Exo said amazing.
I would say below Sucrose though. Sucrose is more adorable than Bean. Sorry. I would say.
I hate you.
Look at this
That's my own
green
personal
trio, though.
bias.
Jesus. Well, not really green, but she has the green aesthetic.
Where would you put it, CQ?
I would put her next above Chi-Chi.
I'm putting her here.
Okay.
If we're moving her back to amazing, then we'll move her back to amazing. But I sincerely, with like the most utmost respect, fucking doubt that. All right, Bean lore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say this off the bat. She's
Dendro
like the
Archon.
only person aside from Albedo that finds Cyno's jokes funny.
I said he was funny.
You didn't laugh at the joke. You laughed at how bad it was.
I did not know.
I got it. Also, yeah, this is what I meant. Hers is really short.
Yeah.
Not that short.
She looks after Scaramouche. Background: Genro, Archon Lesser Lord Kusanali, the God of Wisdom. After the departure of the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the thing that was left behind in her stead was none other than a Lesser Lord Kusanali, who was whisked away by the great sages, imprisoned in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The answers to whom she is, how she descended, and what power she has are rarely known. From the highest sage's vague response to Invase's attitude towards people's inquiry of the Lesser Lord Kusanali, the people in Sumeru deduced that they should no longer expect merciful wisdom to descend from on high as before. The Akasha was a sublime legacy left behind the Rukkhadevata, which had become the eyes and ears of the newborn deity. Through the Akasha, she observed every bit of human emotion, exploring the world she could not physically touch. She was well aware of the humans' disillusionment with their new god and their devotion with the old one. The god of wisdom will never come back.
Okay. So now, this obviously isn't how she's treated nowadays, but this is kind of how her story was when she first released. So I had like a bit of trouble trying to decide if I should include how she is now, but Yeah, her whole thing is the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata passed away, which is the old god of wisdom, and then she came in her stead. And the sages, instead of welcoming her, they locked her away. And she kind of wandered the world in, like, I guess you could say, like, imaginative form. Like, she could talk to the traveler, but yeah, she was in a cage for 500 years.
Oh, that's terrible.
In like a bubble.
Alright. Personality. She almost always maintains a gentle and kind demeanor when talking to others and treats everyone as equals. However, she admits her social skills are a bit lacking and understanding of human interaction needs work. She is slightly prone to slightly eccentric speak and behavior as a result. Nahida has a tendency to pull out analogies when giving her chance to explain something. She believes in helping others find their own answer rather than just giving it to them outright.
Yeah, she also
And
has like
taking pictures of you.
she has like a whole thing of just like giving analogies on the spot, and it's kind of cool, but it's also like again very vague.
It's like a bird trying to get into its nest in a windstorm.
Now, Exa, I don't know if you remember this, but you tried her out in a trial once, and you said, "Oh, she's like a PC," and I was gonna correct you, but I was like, "Huh, that's not far."
A PC?
Like she's like a
Her
computer.
attack set. I remember that.
She's like very technological, which is kind of weird when you think about it. Like the nation of plants has like a very
Knowledge.
yeah, it's also that, but like it's a god of wisdom. But still, like it's the nation that usually revolves around like the plant life. But I love her like whole like PC aesthetic. Her like catching you in 4K. Also, no, she cannot send you to the Shadow Realm, Exo, so stop being afraid.
Why would she want to do that?
I'm terrified.
She would not send you to the Shadow Realm. She is a bean.
I'm fucking horrified.
I want to give her a cookie.
Aside from her being terrifying and pulling me to the Shadow Realm.
Why?
She would not pull you to the Shadow Realm.
What?
I mean, she is the goddess of wisdom, and though I feel like she would still be the one asking billions of questions.
Like the most she would do was like ruin your brain with knowledge, as in say something super smart and you're
Anti-child.
you're 2-4 IQ.
She knows everything.
To like recites pi.
Wait, has she been saying pie for the past 4 hours?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Oh.
Possibly.
Bean,
Perhaps.
bean. Next to Venti.
Really?
Behind
Why are you
Chi-Chi.
disappointed? Why are you so disappointed by that?
I think
Oh.
she's the best character in the game.
Oh. You know what? You're right.
I'm not even like joking.
If I
Okay.
didn't know a little bit about her and her story, I would probably disagree, but because
wasn't-
you know...
If I wasn't so hooked up towards the other characters, cough cough, I probably.
And I honestly, I'm only saying this because I think maybe this is just like god bias, but I think I like her more than Raiden. That's the only reason I'm saying. If you guys had her like Raiden down here, I would say probably above Raiden, but obviously that's not how it is. So, Jesus, thank God I remembered the order because I just fucked everything there.
I mean, didn't we kind of already agree, though, in Memorable? Like, they're very interchangeable. It's not like we have preferences.
Well, there's still like a top
Man.
point.
I got some preferences.
So you said above or up next to Venti.
Yes, right
stop-
there.
I'm gonna legitimately
Right there.
put them behind. You know what? That's good. That's fine. I can work with that.
I say above Vito.
You're a pedo.
I'm sad. You know what? At least
Hi,
she gets
Sag.
put in memorable.
You're memorable.
Like
Not-
legitimately, this is like the first time I'm like, I don't think these characters are better than her. Like the first time I'm like that and memorable. You know what? Fine. This is your guys' list. Would you be fine if I moved her up one? Or you guys want her here?
That's fine.
No.
Oh my god, dude.
Why do we just die? What
I don't know,
happened?
because I asked a question. You didn't say anything, Exo.
I did. What?
Oh,
I said
I thought you
no.
were being like just a shithead.
No. No. Fuck off. No. Don't you dare.
Oh, okay. I see
I am.
why.
I am being
why.
a shit. I am being a shithead. But no.
I see why. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. I answered you. I'm like.
All right, guys. That was the last character. Now, okay.
I'm so confused.
weird.
Explain.
Didn't he used to have a red hat? Why is his hat blue now?
Well, because the Scaramouche is dead.
Oh.
Yes. What do you guys think about his design? His new design.
Design?
Not
Give
even
me
questioning. No,
a-
he's dead.
Wait.
What?
Like, is he actually?
He's a clone.
It's not a clone trooper. Again, let's get to this lore. Just don't worry about that now, guys.
Yeah, you guys are just playing Lord.
He's blue. Scaramouche.
Scaramouche in blue.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. He gives
He's
me.
gonna
the-
take that hat and throw it.
Probably. The old Raiden method. Not that Raiden, the Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Hey, here you go. That's what I was trying to remember. I was like, I could. It's on the tip of my
Except
tongue.
he's
I don't
not really,
remember
like,
his name.
Knowledgeable and like again, ironically, the god of thunder.
Yeah, he gives me
Yeah,
Raiden vibes.
I like his design though. It's
Oh, wait.
definitely the hat.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. That's like a skin tight shirt and it's sleeveless. I never noticed that.
That's interesting.
What does this design tell you guys?
His design tells me he's very. Oh, okay.
What?
That's not what I was going to go with. He's very traditional.
Does it look very Sumeru to you guys?
No,
Not at all.
to be that honest, not really.
Exactly.
He's not
Or
from
to-
Sumeru. Did we forget him? Is that what happened?
World,
Or-
forget me.
I'm confused now. What?
I will get to his lore. Trust me, it's a lot of explaining.
Next to D-Luke.
I'm used to.
Diluc.
We
as
put
the
like 4
standard.
characters in a row and memorable. That's why I was having them up here, but now I was
You know,
like, wait.
I'm good with him actually right there. I'm good with him right there. That's perfect, CQ.
Right in the smack dab middle of everyone.
I feel like he annoy the shit out of D-Look. You guys will see up, up, and away.
Oh,
Oh my god.
why is it crossed out?
You see why I wanted to read this one?
No pity for the woman who died.
She got one tapped by Raiden.
Yeah.
Presents simple,
Willing to work with
No
Smobeen.
pity.
So yes,
Who is this guy?
those two are. Oh, I guess I'll explain after. God, there's so much to this character, and it's like it's again, it's not gonna do him justice to just give him like a short story, but I'm doing this for you guys' sake. But yes, he is no longer number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers, no longer known as the Balladeer. The 3 betrayals is what set Wanderer, formerly known as Scaramouche, down his path of vengeance through the land.
Is his name actually like Scaramouche?
Yes.
That was
Oh my
his
god.
title, yes, Scaramouche.
Oh my god, I thought you guys were literally just saying that just
No.
because it's funny.
No, his his he doesn't technically have a name. That was his Fatui like
Title?
Tartaglia, Scaramouche, and then Child Balladeer. Like
Tortellini?
there's they have like 3 titles. It's confusing, but yeah. The first betrayal was by none other than his creator, his mother, Raiden. Seeing no worth in him, she tossed him away, or so he believed. This is when he would come across a kind-hearted samurai named Katsuragi, who then brought him to live in Tatarasuna, where he would then make many happier memories with the people there. Not knowing what to call the puppet boy, they decided to go with Kabuki Mono. His peaceful life would end when a fontaine mechanic named Escher came into the picture. Fontaine mechanic, by the way. Escher brought forth new techniques that were able to process crystal marrow in such a way that would speed up their forging efficiency, but it proved to be unstable. After some time, anomalies emerged within the great central furnace in Tarasuna. Niwa, the one with highest authority, was forced to send people to Inazuma City to beg for help. However, they never returned. Distraught, Kabuki Mono went in his stead to get the Raiden Shogun's aid. However, he was only able to get Yai Miko's attention on his trip. She promised to send her people immediately, but Kabuki Mono had no time to wait and returned back in despair. It was then that his dear friend Niwa had run away and left it to Kabuki Mono to go in the center of the furnace in his stead, shutting it down. Later on, Kabuki Mono left without a trace. After leaving Tatarasuna, Kabuki Mono would come across a young child. The boy was sickly. It was later that Kabuki Mono discovered the boy's parents died to an illness. The child's name was unimportant, for he had another identity. He was Kabuki Mono's friend. He believed they would be friends forever, as the boy promised. What he could not believe was that the boy would die in just one night. After the shock, he felt nothing but fury. He was alone, again. Was he not once more abandoned? That night, he burned the house down. Never again would he regard another as his companion. Jesus Christ. So yes, his whole thing is, like, the 3 betrayals. The thing with Raiden is she thought it would be best if she set him on his own path, you know, like, release him into the world, but he took that as she was just throwing him away, which is... A lot of his backstory is based on, like, misinformation. Escher, do you guys remember who Dori is?
No.
The one who tortured Collei.
Oh.
He was Escher, the Fontaine mechanic, who basically whose whole plan was I forget what his plan was. It's something to do with like the whole island, but in the end, he took an interest in Kabuki Mono, Scaramouche, Wanderer, the fucking and
This man.
I didn't include it in here, but it's kind of violent. He ripped out Niwa's heart and gave it to Wanderer. Yeah, I also don't think I mentioned it here. Maybe I mentioned it in personality, but Wanderer's whole thing is that he doesn't have a heart, so he doesn't believe himself to be human. Nor does he believe himself like worth emotions. And then obviously, like the third story is pretty self-explanatory. A little boy, you know, promising to be with him forever, just dies, and he takes that like personally after all the experiences he's been through.
But Kira, you promised me, man.
Yeah, no, he literally was like, "How dare you die on me?" Like, that's like the extent of his mental state then. All right, personality. The Wanderer does not hold back what he thinks, often being cynical of those around him. He only believes himself to be useful when being used as a tool, and does not mind when others treat him as such. Lacking a human heart, the Wanderer does not believe he can ever fit in with humans, often trying to push away his emotions. Although he has calmed down quite a bit since his renewal, the Wanderer still maintains a very cocky and condescending attitude, even towards those who try to help him. So yeah, he is a shithead. We have a lot of shitheads, but
do you think there's ever gonna be, you know, him talking with Raiden again?
We're all hoping for it. We haven't gotten it yet, but
Raiden needs to fix what she did.
Yeah, we're still hoping that he confronts her, because fuck. The reason he's able to just not be a Fatui Harbinger anymore is because, I don't know if I want to say this because it kind of spoils things, but there's the thing called the Irminsul tree, which basically works kind of like, think of like a computer with files, but the Irminsul tree is like the files of real life, if that makes sense. And basically he went into that tree with like, I don't know if he tricked Nahida, but like you went with him, and then he decided like in that moment to go back in time and try to change the past. But really the only thing he changed was his path down the Fatui Harbinger. So ironically now, Raiden doesn't even know he's out there, and the Fatui Harbingers don't even know he exists now.
So wait,
he
was
wiped
still
his
created,
past.
obviously.
Yeah, he wiped his past kind of clean, but he's still kind of atoning for his sins while working under Nahida. So it's not like he's just like, oh, I may have like tried to kill a bunch of people, but now I'm free. No, he's still trying to work under that, but at the same time, he's still himself. So this is why I saved him for last, because there's just a lot to him, and I didn't want you guys having to read this and then me stopping you.
Understandable.
Did all of that register?
Yeah.
No.
And what didn't register?
No,
Oh, everything
registered. Yeah, everything didn't register. Read it again.
All right,
No.
the 3 betrayals is what set Wanderer
No,
firmly.
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a fan favorite, but he's.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Okay, he's a fan favorite.
You offended
him. Yeah, but he is definitely like one up there as one of like the most well-developed characters. So that's why I feel like you shouldn't say he's
his
bad.
backstory kind of carries him.
Definitely, like it's definitely his backstory that's like Jesus, dude.
Now you got us wondering if she'll ever atone with Raiden, but Raiden doesn't even remember him.
Yeah, at the end, she still created him, so if he said, like, you made a puppet, she would be like, oh, shit. Because she, you know, countless
whoops.
experiments. The only thing that sucks is he had a whole ass interaction with Yai, and then that's forgotten too. Oh, and if you're wondering if him trying to erase his past did anything, no. All of these events still happen, it's just now he wasn't there.
So, yeah, well, everyone was gonna die anyway, so.
Yeah, it was almost like it was just destined to happen.
So what's the thing about Niwa?
I don't know, but I don't know. I think it was kind of just like the Tori's like sick like joke, like, haha, now you have a heart, so go into the furnace and destroy it. Because Niwa was originally gonna go into the furnace himself to like fix it, which by the way was like very like unstable and like was gonna explode. But then the Tori killed him and then transferred his heart to Scaramouche, which then Scaramouche went in his stead, and then yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's really fucked up, and like this makes people hate the Tori more, but also love him because he's such a good antagonist. With the whole thing with Collei and now Scaramouche. Did I
Yeah,
even?
real actual antagonist.
I don't even have this man. Very plague. I think I showed you guys him. Yeah, very plague doctor-esque. How do you guys feel about Scaramouche?
Move him up.
Move him up the top of amazing.
We have dethroned Sucrose.
Behind Sucrose.
Oh, God damn it. What? Above, below? Move him above, below Sucrose, thanks.
I said behind.
Oh.
But put him above Sucrose.
Oh my god.
Dethroned Sucrose. His hat is too big.
Come on, even his hat's memorable. Come on, guys.
I know, that's what I said.
No, Sucrose, very important, #1 amazing spot, which doesn't really matter now because there's like 30 characters in amazing.
Did we add anyone in cool?
No, like I said, you guys were really appreciative of the designs, and I'm glad.
See, but we're not done yet. To the good part.
Faves. Do you guys like the green brown poop?
No, I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Oh my god.
Okay, well I gotta do this. All right, who wants to go first?
Nahida number 1.
Oh wait, yeah, wait. Why am I even asking Exo? What am I? There we go.
All right, Broger, take a big ass guess.
Gee, I wonder. I hate this garbage so much. I hate this. I hate this. It's not centered. Why is there no? Who wants to take next pick?
Layla. Number 3.
Okay, I shouldn't even be surprised about that. Oh, she's falling. Hold on. She's falling asleep. Hold on.
Pick her up. She's falling asleep. Oh.
Broger, go back a little bit.
What?
What?
Go back a little bit so I can read.
Name for who?
Oh, just keep going back. Just keep going back. Just keep going back.
Barely in the beginning.
Antenna.
Alhaitham?
Yeah, Alhaitham.
Alhaitham.
Put him on number 3.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of like him.
Gamer
Wow.
bro.
It's not a gamer. Wait,
Waiting.
who? Did I fuck up?
No,
Yeah,
you
I'm-
noticed it too. There was an August.
August?
Oh, she's just not there. Okay.
Uh,
What? Oh.
Ayaka was there. Fucking Ayaka, go away. Traveler. Okay, I will go first, but I think we already know why I like Nilou so much. She is pretty. She is dumb. She has no brain, but she is.
She's dumb.
No, she's so sweet, and her design is like, mwah. Her horns. If only they were real, but you know, I do like how she's just a normal girl, but she's in constant cosplay, at least in game. So I think that's kind of goofy.
She
And
fights for what she loves.
yeah, come on, she has a sweet tooth and everything, dude.
Marth.
I give her chocolate covered strawberries. You know this. This is what I'm gonna do.
Feed her chocolate strawberries. Nahida!
Yeah.
How could you not like Nahida? Come on, Exo. It's Nahida.
Nahida.
Kanida. Kusanali.
No.
Nahida.
No.
I'm realizing I forgot to say something during her part, but whatever.
What? Say it now.
Her Rukadavada is kind of a part of her. The old god of wisdom. They're from the same. Think of it like a tree. They're both from the same tree. They're both a leaf from the same tree, if that makes sense. So, I think when the story first came out, people thought Nahida was Rukadavada, just like shrunk down, but no, they are different people. So she is still baby. But yes, I love my baby. My baby.
Baby.
I'm like gonna stand on my point that she is quite literally the best character in the game. Don't even at me. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not
If-
with you.
If this was an objective tier list, I would put her at top. Like, if this is like objective, like which character has best lore, I would put it up there. She's perfect. I don't know how to explain it.
However, Nilou is your number 1 favorite. so-
Nilou is my number 1 favorite because I like her design
Bias.
more. Yes, and obviously, I was kind of like you, Exo. I was like Nahida's design is cool, but I wasn't like super enthralled until I learned about Nahida, and I was like, you know what? Like, she deserves all the love and protection in the world. She's been through so much, and now she's just.
She needs that sour candy apple lollipop.
She needs the candies that Nilou dropped at age 8. 10-year-old candy.
The ripe old age of 8.
The young, frail little age of 8.
Why is it? Oh wait, hold on. Why is every character's backstory always when they're 8 years old?
Because I feel like it's that weird phase where, like, it's okay to put a child in danger. I don't know.
What? Was it in danger?
She was dancing in the middle of a crowd. She was in danger, dude.
She dropped no candy. She in danger.
Danger of getting a stomach infection. Like when she ate the
What?
mushroom.
Like
Stupid mushroom. Yeah, no, Faruzan, like I said, I can't really explain why I like her. I think it's like I think it's her lore that draws me more, but it's also,
That's me, like official.
yeah, it's also just her, design. I think it's very cute. She's very pretty.
Stained glass.
I'm sorry, Madam Faruzan, mommy.
Madame.
I think it's very interesting that
Little lady.
she's 20 years old, but also 120 years old, but also like still young, but also demands to be called
child.
Madam.
She's not a child. She is my.
Child.
She's gonna rail you.
Bet.
Okay.
Well,
I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, no. Ironically, as much as I was like, these characters are really good, I don't think I have much like reasoning for liking these 3 so much. I think I just like them.
See, for me, I don't really have a reasoning for my 3rd pick mainly. I just like his design a lot.
is more.
Headphones. You
Are
want
you-
his headphones.
No, for me, it's more. No, not the headphones part.
Do you like the whole like, I don't care what people think type attitude?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meh.
And it's not even like
This
it's like in a
guy would
mean
hang
way.
out
It's not like
with.
he's like, I don't care what you think. It's literally just like he legitimately just like doesn't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
He couldn't be bothered to care. He's just there. He's vibing.
We'll ride. We'll die till dawn.
So you going next,
I-
Exo?
Oh yeah, I'm going next. Well, there's an explanation for the third character. Basically, it's more his attitude. I feel like he's someone just I'd really have a good time hanging out with, and shit. I like his design a lot. I like his headphones. I want his headphones to be your headphones. For my second
God.
character, what?
Gucci brand.
Layla. I know she just also seems like someone fun to hang out with, even if she sleepwalks and shit is scary. I would catch her in the act of sleepwalking and hang out with her other persona. And then my number one. I don't think I need to explain.
Hot.
That's your number
Mommy.
one.
I love Smallbean. I want to give her hugs. I want to listen to everything she has to say. Give her a lollipop. I want to just be in. I want give.
You want a walk-in PC?
Yeah. I know, but Nilou, I need someone like Nilou in my life. You know, someone just happy to be happy. You know, she would come over and try to actually help. I need someone to pep talk.
Oh.
She would be energetic, small brain girl that we all love. What?
Nilou is voiced by Ika.
Ika?
Ika is Squid Girl.
Oh.
In Japanese, at least. That's why I was like, ooh. It was meant to be. Anyways, go on.
And I already told you how much I
That's why you're
love.
addicted to Squid Girl.
I love Layla's
Yeah.
design, the spatial, astronomical, stars, all that. Her drill's really pretty. I love the colors. And like I said, if there was a fourth place, I would put Candace. Because I am a sucker for heterochromia. I love her personality, like her her personality, not personalities, because I don't care. But
Yeah.
I love how she is very kind towards people, but she's not afraid to fight. She is Egyptian Wonder Woman.
Like you fell at the end. Wait, hi.
Spooky ghost. Did I cut out there?
No.
No, you just like you went like far away and then yeah.
You know, sorry guys. I'm just over here.
All right. Now all 4 regions are officially finished. Now, if you guys are down, we can do the next regions and we can go back to old regions because, like you guys saw, there's new characters being added. So all 4
Yeah.
of these. So if like maybe as sad as it is, maybe like a year down the line, if I want to do this again, and there's enough new characters, we can just quickly go through them. But we're gonna have a whole ass new nation. But for now, this is the end. The final part the final part of not Genshin's final part.
Say
'cause
what I mean what I say might sound me, but I'll say it anyway, kind of guy.
now, I don't know what. Actually, no, I do know what this tells. We like mommies, and then stupid head.
Stupid head.
You know, for having a bias against her, you're mean to her.
Oh.
You know, I will say she's not like super dumb. Like she's just an airhead. Like she wouldn't be like, what did do? No, she's just an airhead. That's all it is. I just like to meme on her because
Guys love airheads.
No, I love mommies.
even though yeah,
God.
I'm sorry, just
we like mommies. Mommies rise up.
shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go chill with Chi-Chi and
You know, I'm
Nahida.
gonna go chill with mommy. Broger,
No.
drag me to mommy.
I can see
What?
we have a thing for cute characters and then mommies, but like mostly we have a thing for like protecting the cute characters and then man.
You have a thing with protecting the cute characters.
What do you mean? I mean, you are heartless.
I'm not. Wait, me?
Scaramouche looking head ass. Yeah, you.
I'm not heartless.
Why do you hate Chi-Chi so much? She
Her design, she's cute, but she's not memorable cute. Get her out of there.
We
That's
keep
why.
saying it's her backstory, dude.
Yeah, her backstory's cool and all too, but I wouldn't
Oh my
put it
God.
as memorable.
Broger, now you need to make your own tier list and show us exactly how you
like
feel
we saw,
about the
like we
characters.
saw where we put Scaramouche. His backstory is fucking amazing, and we put him in amazing. Like what the hell?
Well, he still needs to like I wouldn't be mad at putting him in memorable either.
No.
French friend. Oh.
Uh.
Why are you complaining then? What? How dare
Okay,
you
well,
guys
I
not
mean,
put
he's
Sucrose
in
in memorable? But you don't have to put it in memorable. Don't worry. But how dare what? The fuck? Alright guys, make sure to screenshot this because it's going away forever.
Alfredo!
Actually, wait. Fuck, can I save this?
Yeah.
Can I save this? Rolls down.
Pulls down pants.
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, no, get out of here. No.
I do actually.
No, it's not that kind of game.
I do actually wish that we could put these characters somewhere, especially Kiara.
Why did you deepen your voice?
Because I keep hitting puberty.
He aged by like 10 years. Yes, we put these characters.
But yeah, no, I am actually really glad with how this, you call it, series has done. So
Yay,
I guess I'm supposed to say thank you all. Yeah.
You're not welcome.
Even though we may be stupid Americans, we try, okay? These characters are made of characters.
I'm an American.
Like,
I'm an American.
like we've said multiple times, we don't hate Jean. We don't hate any of these characters. Well, it seems like they have a bias towards Dehya, but like for the most part, we like these characters.
Cute, I know, but cute girl does not always mean she is
She's
100%
not just a cute
the best.
girl. She's the child.
Okay, and the child is,
Well,
is
actually, no,
the
he
little
is the child.
dendro girl up there.
I do have some disagreements, but I mean that's the fun, right? We're not gonna be here and be all mad that Hu Tao wasn't put at the top of memorable.
No, it's okay. The comments are gonna rip her throats
No,
out.
I'm very mad. Mommy isn't top of memorable.
Which one?
Dare you?
I'm gonna actually say thank you this time. All right.
You're not welcome still.